Hey everybody, good afternoon and welcome to the stream. Boy, I feel with this music playing that it should be like camera pans to like a shot of my office, like a slow pan over the office, and you hear like a voiceover of me saying it was a dark and stormy night. This town devours you alive. And then have me like taking a swig of whiskey, but instead you're gonna get me taking a swig of coffee. Guys, we finished Red Dead Redemption 2 yesterday, so kudos if you stuck with us, patient through that series, because that was a long series, but now we're transitioning on to something different. I thought about playing Kingdom Come Deliverance today, but I don't know, I'm feeling kind of like it's a rainy day outside, maybe more of a story-based game, so this game has been on my list for some time now. It's called the Shapeshifting Detective. It was released in November last year, and it is a full-motion video detective game, meaning that all the gameplay is watching cinematics and watching characters share dialogue, giving their testimonies, and we gotta solve a murder mystery. I don't know how good I am at solving murder mysteries. If you've ever seen me play, the last time I wore the fedora was for L.A. Noire, when we played that a while back. If you see me play L.A. Noire or Beat Cop, the joke is always that, you know, my old man was a cop for 18, 20 years. He taught police for 20 years. Solving crimes was kind of his thing. Did any of that rub off on his son? I don't know. If you've seen my L.A. Noire and my Beat Cop playthroughs, you might know. I'm not sure I'm that good at unraveling mysteries. I'm probably better than some, because I remember the things my father used to look for when he would, you know, try to get to the bottom of something, including us, if we ever tried to get away with anything. But, you know, only one way to find out, by playing the game. So let's transition over. Let's check out The Shapeshifting Detective. New game. Nice, fresh, new coffee for this mystery. Oh, I'm lost already. Paint. Am I supposed to see something in the paint?
You're listening to Radio August.
Ooh.
Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
Poe and
It's 5
Monroe.
o'clock, and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update.
Oh, you're Monroe.
August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act.
Ooh.
Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
Whoa. That was some scintillating dialogue there, Bo. It's horrible. Indeed it is. Oh, where are we?
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
What? Me? Who are you?
Exactly. Rewind.
What? What's happening?
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights.
Okay, the game wasn't listening to my voice, was it? There's no voice input in this game, is
I'm
there?
Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw.
I'm gonna die if there
Miss Shaw's
is.
body
I'm
was
pretty sure I did
discovered
not
last
see
night.
that
Chief DuPont
in
is
the
calling
description of the
crime
game.
a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information
almost
about the murder
positive
is
I did
urged
not
to get
see
in
that.
touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
If I don't say anything at the time and see what happens. Same dude?
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
What's going on? Who are you? Okay, that doesn't do anything.
You know why you're here, don't you?
What? What was that? Why did I press the garbage can to do something? No.
The dead girl.
Oh, right.
And this. What exactly were you thinking? You have one job. Don't get caught.
What?
Do you think you can do that this time?
Get caught by who? Yes.
It's a rhetorical question. You're going to a town called August. Find Chief DuPont. He's gonna think
Who am I
you're
trying not to
someone
get caught
else.
by?
This person.
Oh.
This is who you are now.
Okay.
Understood?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Splendid.
Is the trash can
Someone
like
so much as
say
sniffs
nothing?
that you're different, you'll be deprecated.
Oh.
Deprecated.
Oh, I don't want to be deprecated. That would be
We
horrible.
expect you to use your ability. Just don't get caught. And never, ever change into a child.
Oh.
In brighter news, August resident Mia French.
Do I
is
have the ability to
celebrating the return of
shapeshift?
her missing pooch, Barley. The 8-month-old Basset Hound puppy was found outside Daryl's Chicken and Ribs.
And that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet. Welcome to the guest house.
Hello,
There are some
Violet.
rules. In particular, no shoes in the guest house.
Fine by me.
The carpet's priceless. Now, how long are you staying for?
I'm not sure.
That's fine. It's yours for as long as you want it. There's not been many visitors of late. Perhaps the murder will bring some tourists in.
Visitors?
It's just you and some tarot readers at the moment.
Ooh.
It's deathly quiet.
Deathly quiet. Panda, thank you for the host. Welcome, brother, and thank you for the coffee and bagels as well. The murder?
Yes, the murder. You haven't spoken to the chief yet, have you?
No. I'm doing well, thank you, Panda. I just started this game here. Chief? What chief?
Chief DuPont. He's the one who booked the room for you.
Oh, did he now?
You look lost. You should probably go and speak to the chief. Your room is just down the hall, last on the left.
Got
It
it.
has its own back door. The chief said that's the way you'd like it.
Oh, I do like having a back door.
Just finishing.
Ooh. Tarot reader? It's 1 for you. Yeah, it is the afternoon, yes. But I know it's the morning for you, Panda. I knew what you were referring to. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me on this. I mean, hey... Oh, I'm calling it Huttch has a crush on the redhead. I mean, the detective has a crush. Right. I'm just looking for my room.
Yeah. It's a big place. Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Bronwyn. Pleased to meet you. I'm Sam. Okay, so this, I guess, shows what I can shapeshift into, what I have shapeshifted into to look like. Is that what's happening? Bronwyn, pleased to meet you. I'm Sam.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading.
Sure. Why not?
So, what's your question, Sam?
Are you guilty? The big command they gave me at the start of this was don't get caught. Do you think I'll get caught if I say, are you guilty? Where's Rachel? Will I win?
The Fool.
What?
I'm going to see a lot more of you, aren't I, Sam?
What does that mean?
Well, enjoy the journey. But remember, not everything is winnable.
Yeah, that's true. Don't I know
I'm in
it?
room 1 and that's down the hall. Lorraine's in 2, Lexi's in 3.
Oh.
And which room are you in, Sam?
Last one on the left.
Good. We're neighbours. Just knock if you need me.
I might just do that. Bronwyn.
And the demon was quieted for a while, until he wasn't. More time, and the girl tried again. Nothing got better for her. She tried again, rewrote the note, redid the demon's ritual, just different enough to work this time. The virus ready to spread. The blood stained.
You know who that is? That's Call of Cthulhu, the Twitch streamer.
Let go.
I'd know that voice
Finally, and
anywhere.
that fed him too. She was dead.
And I know he did work for
The
this
demon had
game.
outgrown his host, gotten too big for her poor soul to bear, tore her apart and bled out with her, her true final bedfellow. But the virus wasn't quite spreading yet. That death alone couldn't start the contagion. It needed an audience. And they made it so easy. They paraded her face on posters, told her tragic story, painted the town red with her hair and her blood, satiated the awful curiosity of the audience, fed the other demons, gave them a bigger home, a louder voice.
I can see why they picked him to
let
read this.
them spread. A boy this time. Good. They were more successful. After the first domino falls, the rest go quickly. Always. He was a football player. Big, loud, and sure. Good. He wouldn't take long. The demon knew it, and he didn't. The demons are already there. They just need ears to listen. It wasn't hard to make the boy listen after the first bell. No one would go to your funeral. You'd be better off. So would your father and sister. There was nothing here. A little lying goes a long way after the virus starts to spread. He only needed to write one letter. Only needed to walk to the bridge once. Stare over the river's flow with an empty kind of longing once. Like needing to go home after a long day of pain, finding the water below like you'd find the bed sheets at night. He was dead.
There are
The
clues in
demon had
this?
outgrown his host, gotten too big for this poor soul to bear, tore him apart and drowned.
Detective
with
Huttch
him,
Magnum, the
tangled
best
together
detective
in the
in
water.
Southeast Canada.
They didn't make it as
Thank you,
easy as
Panda.
that boy.
And this is
They
the first
listened
time
to
hearing a
the
YouTuber
psychologists,
do voice
but it was
acting where it's not
already too
cringy.
late.
Yeah, he's good.
Demons
He's a
didn't
great
like
reader.
each other.
But he's got a great
After
voice,
the
right?
first domino was knocked to the dirt.
I'm kidding. There's going to be a
The
test
next
at
was
the end
another
of
boy,
this.
slight for his
I'm
age.
lost. Let's go to my
light
room.
enough
I have no idea where it's going. Oh, I'm going to fail. I'm the worst detective ever. I mean, I'm the best detective ever. Oh, I got a nice room. Nice poster bed. All right, nice digs. And there's a back door. Apparently. I'm looking around my room. Okay. Leave shifting locked. Okay, so do I have to go back to my room to shapeshift? Is that how this works?
always spread like a virus from person to person.
I guess we go see the chief.
No shared journey.
Visit the chief.
Good, you got my message.
Whoa,
Chief
fast.
Inspector DuPont.
That was
I'm sure you
fast.
can't, but I suppose you're between jobs?
It's true. I'm Sam. I gotta sound human when I say that. I'm Sam.
Well, we both know that's not true. But I like it. Sam.
Hmm.
That's your cover now. So, the job. Dorota Shaw. 21, accomplice
Dorota
terrorist,
Shaw.
redhead. Strangled.
Hmm?
I know who did it, but I need proof. It's for tarot readers.
Oh. Why the tarot readers?
Because they predicted it. The older one, Bronwyn, she came into my office last night talking all crazy and saying Dorota was in trouble. I did my best not to lock her up.
Crazy?
It all sounded crazy to me. Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs.
Shapeshifting detectives?
To be honest, I thought she'd probably been smoking something. And that's why I didn't take it seriously.
Why isn't she in jail?
Because things. I don't
Oh,
have enough on her. That's where you
things.
come in. The free guest house stay isn't free. I need you to work the case and report back to me.
Got it.
Find out things from the inside.
Got it.
Can you do it?
No. Nope. If I click nope, do you think it quits me out of the game? I'll try.
Okay. I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws because obviously local law enforcement is either too incompetent or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk to people, but only notionally. Don't actually touch people or annoy them.
Okay.
You don't have any real authority, understand?
No touch the Huttch.
You help me out, I'll help you.
Nope is so tempting, right? It really was. Where's my badge and gun? Help me out?
Do I have to spell it out? I'll make your problem go away.
My
or
problem?
At least sink it to the bottom of a pile of paperwork.
I have a problem? What's my problem, Chief Dupont?
Your old town? The problem?
Hmm?
Come and find me when you're settled. This is Second Chance Sunday for you, Sam.
Ooh.
Don't blow it.
Second Chance Sunday. Tell me about Dorota.
What do you want to know? She was a cellist, selected for a scholarship at Juilliard. It was in the local paper. I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan myself.
Yeah, you seem like it. When was she killed?
Don't read the paper, do you? Yesterday, Monday the 9th at approximately 9 p.m, according to the coroner. We got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m.
I'm gonna throw away that question. Do you have an alibi for last night? What do you think about the tarot readers?
Thick as thieves, covering for each other. Well, except the male one. You'll see what I mean.
I'm curious now. Is Bronwyn the prime suspect?
Obviously. Anyone who walks in, predicts a murder, then that murder happens? Suspicious.
Suspicious. Hey, Filipao, welcome. Thank you for the compliments on my beard. Deanna, welcome as well. How are you guys doing today? How are you doing today? Where was Dorota killed?
In her bedroom. She was naked.
What?
Strangled.
Ooh.
No signs of sexual activity of any kind. It was a weird scene to look at. There was one thing, but it's strictly between you and me.
Oh, sure.
Dorota had a gold coin in her mouth.
Oh.
I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this. It's the one thing only the killer would know.
Does that make him the killer? Maybe I should have asked what was his alibi about last night. Who knows? You're okay. You're drinking chocolate milk. Awesome. Good to hear, Deanna. Glad that you're here. I'm going to need all the help that I can get to solve this murder mystery. What can you tell me about Violet? Who's Violet again?
Born here, runs the local guest house.
Oh, that Violet.
Lovely lady. Where are you going with this, Sam? What's she told you?
Nothing.
She told you she's taking pills, didn't she?
Nope.
Let me handle Violet. She didn't kill anyone.
Wow, that was leading. I just got something out of you.
Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigating?
Nurse Crane is dabbling on piano, that's right. She plays cello, Deanna. Dorota Shaw played cello. So in case you guys don't know, I played a game called Vampire a while back, and there was a character in that game called Nurse Crane, and we kind of made fun that anytime there was music playing in the background, it was Nurse Crane with an instrument. So that's Nurse Crane playing the piano for all of us. Okay, we don't know much, so let's leave.
That sounds like quite a horrible one to wake up to every day. What do you think, Poe? What do you think this perhaps could represent?
Well, Monroe, I think with the photos and the family, so I think there is perhaps Robin has a willingness or wish to reconnect with her family, but it's just not possible for Robin because perhaps there are issues, and it's just perhaps not how it used to be. They want to reconnect, or perhaps they can't reconnect, and they're feeling the pressure that they maybe have not attended to their family as they.
Oh no, you can say it. Go ahead and say Nurse Crane. I just every now and then I'll say it just so if people weren't here when we made that joke,
quite right,
they know what we're referring to. Nurse Crane, she's our instrumentalist during our games. She's always in the background playing our music.
From the past.
Nurse Gray.
Now,
Damn it,
the
Nurse
photo
Gray.
albums, they represent your past, Robin.
Go back to the guest
so
house.
forgetting also suggests that you're feeling overwhelmed. But in this case, family
Oh,
represents
okay, I
feeling
can visit
warm
everyone here.
and loved. The crying can signify, once again, those negative emotions that
I guess
you're
let's go in order. Let's visit
Now,
Violet
from-
first.
I assume you've been to see Chief DuPont already.
Correct. Did you know, Dorota? Is that like a... I don't want to get caught. I don't want to get caught that I'm the detective. So... Who are the other guests?
They're tarot readers. I'm thinking of asking them to leave, actually.
Ooh. Why do you want them to leave?
Because they may have killed someone.
What?
Not great for my reputation, is it? Stay at Violet's, the home of killers and hobos.
Hobos? Who are the hobos? Hobos?
I'm sorry, it's a derogatory word, isn't it? But strange people seem to gravitate towards this guest house, Sam.
Ah.
I think I'll get the sign changed.
Amazing. Do I want to say she was taking pills? Did you know Dorota?
Not really. I'm sure she was a precious lamb, though. Yes, a lamb. Young. Innocent.
Ooh.
Lambs get slaughtered, though, don't they?
What? What? So Dorota was nice?
Nice, yes, that's a good description. Actually, I thought she was a bit slutty, to be honest.
What? What? I never. Dorota was slutty? Tell me more.
Sorry. I'm gossiping. I don't want to talk ill of the dead. Ask her boyfriend.
Oh, who's her boyfriend? Where do I find her boyfriend?
Oscar lives at the vicarage next to the church. Don't tell him I sent you, though. I'm sure he's sick of seeing people already.
Maybe I should ask the questions. This redhead is quite the gossip. She is. What were you doing last night?
It's the strangest thing. I honestly don't remember.
What?
But I imagine I was here or getting groceries somewhere.
How does that hold up in a court of law? That seems forward. Have you ever been at Dorota's house? I'm gonna ask anyways.
I've driven by it. Never actually been in it.
I don't seem to be getting in trouble. Really? Am I gonna ask her about the pills? Didn't the chief said don't ask her about it? I'm gonna leave.
The old man hobbled slowly down the street, leaning heavily on his...
Sam,
Bronwyn.
I'm sensing you're not here for a reading.
Nope. I have some questions about the murder.
Chief DuPont thinks I did it. I'm hoping you'll convince him otherwise.
You think so? Whoa, what makes you say that? Go for it. Elbow. Why should I convince him?
All I'm asking is that you dig a little deeper than the chief.
Okay.
I had nothing to do with Dorota's death.
Except you predicted her murder.
We saw danger in the cards and we tried to stop it. Trust me, Sam, we're on the same team.
Oh, what is this witchcraft? Tarot reading, how deep is? Zing! The pitch was there. Shotgun takes it. How did you predict the murder?
We saw it in the cards, not images, feelings, impressions. Tarot can be very powerful.
Ooh. Can't you ask who the killer is? I'm pretty sure I know the answer to that, but...
Not these cards. They only tell us what they want us to know.
Oh, which cards do I need then? Where were you at 9 p.m. last night?
In my room, reading. I found a trashy romance novel under the bed.
Ooh.
I'm assuming it's Violet's. It's all swooning heroines and brooding vampire Casanovas. Thank God Lexi saved me.
Lexi? Saved you?
She came to my room to chat for a little while. That was around 9, I think. You can ask her.
Sure, I'll ask
I said
that.
the book was trashy. Look at this place. If her guest house is anything to go by, Violet's the opposite of trashy.
Leave.
Smothering my brain in cotton wool
Good talk,
and
Bronwyn.
sat me in a
Good
corner
talk.
while they decided their observations.
All right, let's go visit Rain. I guess Rain is the dude.
You must be a new guest. Or you're burglaring us. I'm Rain, by the way.
I'm Sam. No, don't touch me!
Sam. Enjoy your stay. The hot water goes off at 9, by the way. So it's cold showers from there on.
Did I touch him?
It really bugs me.
Am I supposed to touch anybody?
I didn't know her. I know she was called Dorota Shaw. She was young, had red hair, a talented musician.
Who's the next victim? Do you have any connection to Dorota at all?
No, not at all. You're completely barking up the wrong tree there.
Well, that's what the killer would say. That seems leading. He's got a cross. He's wearing a cross.
Sam, I don't have a motive for killing Dorota. Full stop. I'd have to be possessed to murder anything.
Oh.
Do you believe in possession, Sam?
Maybe?
Just keep an eye out for anyone acting suspiciously. Although, today, almost everyone seems to be acting suspiciously.
How did you predict the murder?
We did a reading. A group reading, actually. With a special tarot deck.
What's a group reading?
The three of us get together and read the same cards. Bronwyn says it makes the whole thing stronger or more powerful or something. But I'm pretty sure I'd get the same answers just on my own.
Tell me more about the special tarot deck, Rain.
Mercury? It's not exactly from here. With a normal tarot deck, you'd have the question, so you'd be the querent. With Mercury, it gives you the question and the answer.
Huh?
The cards themselves kind of change.
What?
It's a special deck.
What? Can I see the Mercury Tarot?
I don't have it at the moment. Bronwyn has it.
Oh. What were you doing last night, Rain?
I was in my room. Praying, actually. I don't believe in God, but I was still praying. It didn't work.
What do you believe? What didn't work?
My prayer. That the girl would be safe.
Oh, I guess we're done talking to Rain.
It was worse the second
All right, let's meet Lexi.
Hi. Sam, is it?
It's
Come on
Sam.
in. Make yourself at home. Mi casa es su casa. Come on.
Well, isn't she friendly? Why am I hovering over her? Did you know Dorota?
I don't know anyone in this town, except for Bronwyn and Rain, obviously, and Violet, and the Chief, and now you. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
Ooh, how did you know she was going to die?
Good old-fashioned fortune-telling. Well, kind of. We drew a card each and smushed them all together. Do you know what the most dangerous tarot card is?
Nope. The happy squirrel? I don't know. Death?
Everybody thinks that. It's such a cliche. The death card doesn't even mean death. Most of the time.
So, well, tell me what is the most dangerous tarot card, Lexi?
The Five of Swords. I think so anyway. There's nothing more dangerous than someone taking whatever they want, no matter the cost.
That's true. You drew the Five of Swords for Dorota?
Yeah, I did. Rain got the Knight of Wands, that's Dorota, and Bronwyn got the Ten of Swords, which is, well, you know.
What?
Swords in general are bad.
How well do you know Bronwyn?
She's like my big sister, so pretty well.
Do you think she killed Dorota?
No.
Why did you come to August?
The cards told us to. Well, the cards in Rain. Tarot gives us a rough direction, and he narrows it down with some astrological jiggery-pokery.
Jiggery-pokery?
Basically a walking esoteric library. And if that sounds dull, let me reassure you, it is. No? Well, yeah. Well, no. We have a job to do.
A job?
I didn't say job. I said job.
Chob.
Okay. We make a cheese obelisk, a chob, and depending on the shape of that chob, we get different
Chobs for everybody.
specifications.
I know you're lying.
No, you don't.
What were you doing last night?
I was
A
in my room all
chob.
night with Bronwyn. We were painting our nails.
I think it was just Bronwyn and Rain. Oh, no. Yeah, they were. Yeah, Rain was in the room. Lexi was in the room with Bronwyn. Can I see your nails?
No, I mean, yeah. I've already cleaned it off.
Wah, wah. Get out of my room. I'm chopping. I'm making cheese obelisks.
Perhaps.
Okay, well, that's the first time I've gotten a little suspect of the tarot readers with Lexi's testimony there. I'm going to ask Bronwyn if she'll let me see the Mercury tarot deck. Can I see the Mercury tarot?
Mercury? Sure. I'll just get it.
Oh.
It feels a bit sacrilegious just spreading it out to show you. It doesn't really answer questions, it more asks them.
I just want to see it. You don't have to do anything, just show me.
Do you want it to ask you a question, Sam?
Sure. Why not?
It wants to know if you're happy being the person you are now.
Yeah.
Mercury doesn't agree. In fact, if anything, and I could be wrong, it's suggesting that you're not even the person you're saying you are now. I've only had that reading once before.
What? Leave.
I'm writing for you. The hunter now becomes the hunted, freezes.
I almost got caught.
My hand seize him with strength.
Let's
6
go
o'clock and you're listening
visit
to
the
Radio
boyfriend.
August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her
Game
killer.
over, yeah.
The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act.
Don't let the tarot
It's just
find
terrible.
you out.
Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival.
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
What was that? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Keep investigating. Can I not go visit the boyfriend?
Thin drizzle misses.
Oh, there's nowhere else to go. Okay, I guess next chapter then.
It's 6 o'clock, and you're listening to Radio August.
Good night,
Police
folks.
investigating
I know,
the murder
right?
of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an
Oh, here we go. We're gonna hear it again.
accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night.
Mic drop.
Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe.
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival.
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting
I like
wet.
getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Oh my. Oh my.
Were bagged and ready for disposal.
Visit Oscar. That's what I want to go and see.
Who are you?
Whoa, it's quick. I'm a shapeshifting detective. I love it. I love it. I'm a shapeshifting detective. I'm Sam. The Shaws hired me to investigate the murder.
Right. Because because the local police are so rubbish. It's been a day, a whole day. It's typical of them.
Did you see Dorota yesterday?
I went round there in the afternoon. Her parents were at work, and we were, hanging out. I left at about 5.
Where were you at 9 p.m. last
Playing
night?
football. It was just 5 aside. Finished at about 9:30. I called her, but she never picked up.
How long were you dating Dorota?
Not long, a couple of months maybe. We did care for each other.
They were having the sex. Any idea who would do this to her?
No one. She was really popular.
Is it possible that... Wait, wasn't I hired by her parent? I'm not telling him that I was hired by her parents. Do I really want to talk about her parents? Is it possible the killer was hiding Dorota?
What, you mean watching us? That's disturbing.
Hmm?
No, it couldn't have been. The only place he could have hidden would be in the closet, and I suppose someone could have hidden in the closet.
Ooh. Have you hidden in there before? Must be a big closet.
Yeah. It's big enough for 2 people to have sex in.
Oh.
Oh. She had a few kinks. Nothing weird.
Kinks?
Yeah, a band from the 60s. I'm not discussing this with you.
Wah. This kid's a creep. Book him. What was in the closet?
Clothes, mainly. I did see something that freaked me out a bit. She had a wedding dress in there. She knew I'd seen it, but we never talked about it. Not even as a joke.
I guess, what can you tell me about Dorota's parents?
Not much. They always seemed happy to see me. I don't think they meant it. They wanted Dorota to focus on her music.
They knew you were having the sex on all fours, that's what.
But these are kind of unrelated thoughts. I'm hoping that you...
let's check in with the chief.
Any more news on Oscar Wainwright?
Oscar was playing football last
Yep,
night.
that's what you told me too. Not a suspect.
Who's on your suspect list?
Just the tarot readers. No one else is remotely suspicious compared to them.
What about Dorota's family?
Dorota's an only child. She lived with her mum and dad. Monday night was movie night, so they'd go and watch the 8 o'clock at the Odeon. Dorota would get the house to herself. They're devastated, naturally.
Were they at the
They
movies
left
that
town to
night?
stay with relatives. They didn't do it, Sam. Although, perhaps I should have made them stay.
What do we know?
Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates. Bronwyn and Lexi say they were in the same room last night.
Painting nails.
Shame they can't agree which one. Oscar's not a suspect. He was playing football last night with lots of witnesses. According to Oscar, Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet, which is strange. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. That's it.
I don't like the way he says he's got that in hand. I do like that he kind of recaps our clues for us, though. That's kind of nice. Because I wouldn't have remembered that they couldn't agree on which room that they were in.
You detract their attention.
Well, let's go back to the guest house.
They're busy in his dream, aren't they?
They are, and you said that the sharks don't seem to notice you because you're just carrying on as normal.
Let's go visit Violet again. The finger slide brim thing. Why would someone kill Dorota?
She flaunts herself. Her body. Had boudoir photographs taken.
What?
Who do you think those photos were for, Sam? Her mother.
Who were they for?
Ask Zach Weston.
Ooh.
He took them.
Oh, Zach Weston. Do you think Oscar killed Dorota?
Vicar's son. No, as far as I can tell, Oscar is a good boy. But we've all got different faces now, haven't we, Sam?
Different faces?
The masks we wear. I could be a satanic cultist behind closed doors, but you'd never know.
I'd have an inclination.
Sam.
Ooh. He's got my hat? Oh, that's why he did the finger slide thing on, was he's got my hat? Tell me about Zach Weston.
Zach's the local photographer. You should go and talk to him, Sam.
I
You're
will.
good at talking.
Oh, thanks. You know where he is?
At Weston's Photographic? off the high road. It's late, but he's always there.
All right. How do you know that?
I have a good memory. I'm still holding grudges from when I was 4.
All right.
Busan accidentally
Let's
glimpsed Queen
go visit
Cinnamon
Zach Weston.
undressing the wife of King Tut. The king ordered
I
that
can't go
Busan
there?
be shrunk by mystics, and the process caused the pain
All right.
you see on his face.
I apparently
These
can't go
tattoos
and
are a
visit Zach
reminder
Weston
that
yet.
Some things are best
Go to my
left
room?
Your ability isn't endless. It will run out at some point.
Can I shapeshift as these people now? Ooh. Okay. Interesting. I can shapeshift now, eh? Let's go and talk to everybody one more time before we shapeshift.
Yeah, that's part of it. Whistle.
Did you know Dorota's boyfriend?
Yes, he came to see me. He wanted to know that she was okay, spiritually speaking.
Did he tell you anything about Dorota?
He confided in me quite a bit, actually. He seemed to appreciate having someone to talk to, and he knew I couldn't tell anyone what he said.
You can tell me. You think she's gonna buy that? She's not gonna buy that.
You should talk to him yourself. He's a lovely lad.
Lexi says she was in her room last night, not yours.
Oh, she gets easily confused. Youth of today.
Bronwyn, tell me the truth.
Fine. Jeeve Dupont was breathing down her neck, so we thought it would be simpler if we stuck together. If these walls weren't separating our rooms, then technically it'd be true.
Why did you lie about your alibi?
To protect Lexi. None of this is her fault, and she gets anxious easily. I was just trying to take the pressure off. I'm sorry, Sam. I never usually lie.
Uh-huh. What were you doing in your room?
I was logged into Tarotasm. It's a phone reading service, and I get paid by the minute.
Tarotasm?
Which, now that I'm saying it, it's not something I really should be bragging about.
She said they were doing their nails, not on Tarotasm, which sounds interesting.
Feeling the pressure that they maybe have.
Okay, that was an intuitive visit there.
I say.
Let's go visit Rain one more time.
What can I do for you?
How did you get Dorota's name from the tarot?
We didn't. Lexi used a Ouija board to get the name.
A Ouija board?
It's Lexi's thing. I don't personally go near them, but in this case,
You never mentioned the Ouija board in any of this. Can you use the Ouija on its own?
No. Lexi needs to give it context from the tarot reading. A lot of the time it comes up with nothing. Or a sordid comment directed at Lexi. I think that's why she keeps using it, to be honest.
Tell me more about the Ouija board.
Once we thought there was going to be a murder, Lexi used the Ouija board to find out the victim's name. It spelled out Dorota.
How does it work?
Just... This is going to sound weird. Most people believe Ouija boards contact the dead. So if Lexi contacts a dead person, that person needs to know what happens in the future. Ergo, maybe the person she's contacting is from the future.
What?
A time traveler who died here. Yes. Well, not just time travel, time and space travel is also possible. If we accept the fact there are multiple realities, we must also accept there are others like us who found a way to travel between these realities.
Lexi mentioned you're here to do a job?
We're trying to save people.
It's not working. It's tempting to say it's not working. I'm gonna say it.
I said we're trying. We have a gift. We have Mercury, the tarot. It tells us where bad things are going to happen, and we try and stop them.
This guy's totally into me too. Man, why is everybody into me?
Birmingham. We couldn't save anyone there either. The problem with travellers is... Well, let's put a pin in this one, Sam.
Let's not. Birmingham? Travelers?
Let me ask Bronwyn. If she says it's okay to talk about it, it's okay to talk about it.
So I think I need to visit Lexi as Bronwyn to see if I can get anything out of her. And maybe I need to visit Bronwyn as Rain. Oh, or I could be Bronwyn going to Rain, because Bronwyn's kind of on to me. She's kind of suspicious that I might be a shapeshifter.
I pieced together fragments of...
But first, let's talk to Lexi as Sam.
Hi, Sam. Back for more already?
Sure am.
No, I think Bronwyn met him, though.
That's true. When?
This morning. He only wanted to see her. I guess he didn't want anyone else to hear what he had to say.
So I could visit Oscar as Bronwyn, too.
I didn't. How did you find out? Am I in trouble?
Yes, it's obstruction of justice.
It was only a little white lie, nothing else. It wasn't even that much of a lie. We're both here in the guest house.
Onto?
We just happened to be in different rooms.
What? Onto? Oh, you think he's onto me being a shapeshifter? Got any proof?
If I had proof, Ron wouldn't have made this all up. I'm sorry, Sam, I really am. I know how this must look, but I couldn't kill anything, honest.
Tell me about your Ouija board.
Oh, it's just your run-of-the-mill spirit communication device. Want to know how it works?
Sure do.
Cool, okay. So Ouija boards send us messages from the spirit world, right? But where is the spirit world? I mean, there's planets and stars and space. The spirit world must be really far away beyond all that.
Go on.
We're so far to travel, messages from the spirit world must take ages to get here.
What?
Like how light from the sun takes 8 minutes or something to reach us. You still with me?
Yeah. But I'm wishing I wasn't. Hooked on your every word.
You're sweet.
I just unlocked an achievement, patient
so here's
listener.
my point. The spirit world is actually several hours ahead of us. That's how we get messages about things that haven't happened yet. That's how we got Dorota's name.
Ooh.
Because in the spirit world, she was already dead.
Ooh. Wow.
I know. Mind-blowing.
Tell me about the Traveler.
Traveler? That's a really old role-playing game, isn't it?
What? Yes. Ooh, I could bluff. Rain told me all about it. Let's do it.
Oh, did he now? Well then, you know what I know. I guess you must be a part of our inner circle. How does it feel?
Avoiding the question. See ya.
Undressing.
I think she would have been on to me there.
The king ordered that Busan
All right,
be
I
shrunk
want to
by
go and
mystics,
visit.
and the process
I
caused
want to
the
visit
pain.
Oscar as Bronwyn.
These
I think I
tattoos
want to
are a
visit
reminder
Rain as
that
Bronwyn
some
too.
things are
I
best
definitely want to
left
visit Lexi
unseen.
as Bronwyn. So let's shapeshift. Womp, womp, womp.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
Ooh. Nice. Let's go visit Lexi.
With Poe and Monroe. Now, this is a particular...
Yeah, let's go to Lexi
Ron,
first.
I'm so glad you're here. We need to talk.
Is something wrong?
No one can hear us, right? I mean, I'm assuming this room isn't bugged, although knowing Violet, there's probably cameras everywhere.
You think Violet's a voyeur?
Probably. I don't know. She has that look about her, don't you think? Like she knows something she's not letting on. I wouldn't be surprised if there's cameras hidden in the wardrobe.
What have you got to hide?
Nothing. Though I'd rather she didn't see me dancing around in my underwear. I only do that for people I love.
Do you love me?
No, I'm not going to ask that.
Why are you looking at me like that? Anyway, we need to talk about our alibi.
Let's do it.
What about our alibi?
I know you said it would be better if we said we were together, but lying about your alibi, That's pretty serious. Are you sure it was a good idea?
We should do whatever it takes.
You're acting like we've got something to hide. Bron, is there something you're not telling me? Why'd you ask me to lie? Were you really in your room all night?
What?
Yes.
Then stop with the cloak and dagger stuff, alright?
Oh, interesting.
Now, the tightrope itself.
Can confirm that Bronwyn was in her room all night.
Not that you would know, obviously, or maybe you do.
Let's visit Rain as Bronwyn.
You can tell Sam about Birmingham. What did you tell the police you were doing last night?
I told them the truth, that I was in my room. I'm not sure if they can fact check it, but it's the only alibi I've got. Kind of wish we'd all stuck together now.
When should we do another reading?
You already told us. 8 o'clock. Bron, are you okay?
You can tell Sam about Birmingham.
He didn't ask me about that, so I'm not going to ask that question.
And to avoid the negative people in your life. And I also think that you are worried that
I want to go and visit Oscar as Bronwyn. So can I hail a cab?
You detract their...
Yeah, let's go visit
Didn't
Oscar.
expect you to come back. Have you contacted Dorota?
Not yet.
No.
Oh, so you've just come to see me?
I'm sorry the police ignored our prediction.
It's okay, just... How did you know? How did you come up with a name and then she's gone?
She's not gone. She's waiting. How could someone even...
The usual way? The front door. Like, it's a townhouse and she's on the 3rd floor. So, other than teleporting or a big ladder, that's the only way.
Do you get on with Dorota's family?
Not really. Especially not now. They're convinced I got her into the wrong crowd or something. Am I really a bad influence?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, you are. No.
Thanks, Bronwyn. I know it's a bit soon,
Oh,
but maybe we can grab coffee sometime?
Oh,
just
got
to
the
chat.
wide pupils, too. The
Yes,
turned on kind of look.
That would be nice. No, thanks.
Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. On my own.
Fine. Coffee sometime.
I don't know if I want to do that as Bronwyn. I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that one.
Was different before.
Let's go
Mother
back to
was
the guest
there.
house.
Giving up, are we?
Am I a bad influence?
She
Yes.
said,
Yes, you are.
As Penn
He's
reached
so
for a
lonely.
slice of bread. I wouldn't if I were you. If Penn even thought about opening the fridge. Then
I want to
it had been
go...
easy to stay thin.
Do I want to
Now,
talk as
without much-
Sam to Bronwyn? And discern that she wasn't in the room when she said... When Lexi thinks that she was? No, when Lexi... I got out of Lexi that Bronwyn was not in her room. Do I confront Bronwyn with that as Sam, or do I go as Lexi? I'm gonna go as Sam. I'm gonna return to Sam.
Without the gnawing in her stomach.
Tell me about the Ouija
It's
board.
Lexi's. I like to think it works the way most metaphysical things work. Through energy.
Energy?
Everything is energy. You, me, that chair. If you focus hard enough on something, you attract energy. Like an electrical current that connects A to B and lights up a bulb.
Oh, lights up a bulb. Well, that was
Blunt
useless.
Expression. The same petulant squawks.
Mm,
Penn didn't bother
let's go
with
talk to the
case.
chief.
It's 7 o'clock, and here's the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August Police is urging residents to be vigilant tonight following the brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, Residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night. Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom.
What?
Also in the news, emergency services were
What's
called
with the
to
weird things that
crossroads
Poe
at
and
Grange
Monroe
Avenue
say?
and Church Street following a collision between two cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stay with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere. That's
Poe and
7
Monroe
o'clock
sound
with
really
Poe and
weird.
Monroe.
Something's wrong with Poe and Monroe. I don't know what it is. Oh, they're giving me the opportunity to go on to the next chapter. I want to talk to the chief first. Bronwyn and Lexi are lying about their alibis.
Hey guys, got any proof?
No, I just heard them talking about it.
Then I can haul them in.
How would I get proof that they weren't in the same rooms? Unless I knew what Bronwyn was doing. So do I need to go and visit Bronwyn as Lexi?
Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about their alibis. I'm thinking what to do about it. Apparently, Lexi used a Ouija board to get Dorota's name. The tarot readers mentioned Birmingham. You're looking into it.
Birmingham.
There's some talk about a traveller, whatever that is. Oscar's not a suspect. He was playing football last night with lots of witnesses. According to Oscar, Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet, which is strange. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. And finally, you pull the name Zach Weston from somewhere,
right.
saying he's the town photographer? I've never run into him. Still, I guess I'm not in the papers that much. That's it.
Okay, so I need to look into Birmingham, and I need to look into Zach Weston, the photographer. But I somehow need to get proof that Bronwyn and Lexi were not in the same rooms last night. Let me try visiting Bronwyn as Lexi.
Pastes
See what
and
happens.
the project's mounting work pressure had gone so far to affect his physical appearance. He had even started to avoid mirrors.
Let's shapeshift into Lexi.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
It's pretty good. I'm a good shapeshifter.
But they were writing history here. Unimaginable.
Dorota had a boyfriend.
Oscar, the guy I met this morning? The one I told you about. Yes.
What did he want?
Answers. Reassurance. Forgiveness.
Do you think he killed her?
Not considering what he asked me to do.
Well, that wasn't very
Or
fruitful.
was it night? It was hard to tell up here.
Wait.
As he had been doing for the last 248 days. He was joined in the elevator by the other 3 members.
Alright, well, let's change back into Sam. And I guess we'll go to the next chapter. I don't think we're going to get any further proof that they weren't in the same room.
Those being paleontology, linguistics, and exobiology respectively. Dimitri?
It's 7 o'clock, and here's the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August Police
The
is
camera
urging residents to
never
be vigilant tonight
lies.
following
Can I
the
skip
brutal
this?
murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom
At
home
least
last night.
it didn't seem people were so
I heard
on
she
to
was
me in
found
my
by her mother.
shapeshifting
Truly
in this
awful.
last chapter.
Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom. Also in the news, emergency
Mother caught
services
me up
were
to all
called to the
sorts of mischief
crossroads
in
at
my
Grange
bedroom.
Avenue and Church Street following a collision between 2 cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
No one knew.
Stay with
They're
me, doll.
clueless.
I'll
I
keep
know.
you safe.
I'm not going
I'll
anywhere.
keep you safe.
That's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Next chapter.
The hole in order to determine how much deeper it went.
I guess we'll visit
They had
Zach.
been doing this for the...
Sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online.
Are you Zach Weston?
Yes. What do you want?
Did you take pictures of Dorota Shaw? The Shaws hired
The
me.
Shaws. Oh, you mean that girl who got killed? What was her name? Dorothy?
You've never met Dorota?
I see a lot of faces in my studio, but I'm not good with names. Wait.
Shady.
Dorota? I remember now.
You photographed Dorota?
For the August Chronicle. She won some sort of award.
She did?
I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot.
Did she come to the studio?
No, I went to her house along with the reporter. It's
Oh,
better with
a
these
reporter?
human interest
Who was the
stories to
reporter?
capture them in a natural habitat.
Look at his smirk after that. So you know where she lived?
If you asked me to drive there without my sat-nav, no.
Was that the only time you had Dorota?
No, actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits since she came in for a studio session.
What?
Wait there.
Does that seem messed up a little bit? In the order and understanding of things?
There's photos here. Her on the cello.
He's a little happy about those pictures.
This one's in colour. Beautiful hair. Oh, legs wrapped around. Another one here. Oh, hang on. Do you see what I see?
What does he see? What do you see?
Nothing. She's just a very attractive girl. That's all.
That's a long stare. That's a long stare. Did you take any other pictures?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. Violet told me. What? Oh, let's say Violet told me.
Violet needs to mind her own business. I didn't want to mention them out of respect for the dead. You've heard of
right, the boudoir.
photography.
Right. Yes.
Dorota saw my boudoir set and asked me to take some shots. It's all very tasteful. A lot of women have them done as gifts for their husbands or boyfriends or girlfriends, I suppose.
This guy's smirk is so great.
She didn't say. Her boyfriend, I assume.
You're friends with Violet?
Friends? Yes. I know Violet very well.
Ooh. Maybe I need to come back and visit as Violet.
Violet takes it very well, actually. I like him like that.
What?
With a frosty exterior comes a soft, warm scent.
All the men in this are kind of creepy. It's true. So you're sleeping with her?
I'm sorry, my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you.
Ugh.
Yes, we have sex.
What happens if I come back as Violet? Where were you last night?
Here. I'm usually here most nights.
Can anyone confirm that?
Only the roof rats.
Stuck somehow.
Alright, well that was
There was no
interesting.
way for
Maybe
anyone
we
to
need
help him
to
out.
come back to Zach
Desperately
as
tried to dismiss the
Violet
thought
and see what
and focus
happens.
on his work.
Let's
Not
let's
much
do
to
that.
see here, just more smooth.
Let's go
black
change into
surfaces.
Violet's form.
Hold on. There's some
Or can I
scratches here.
become
Did
Zach
do that
now?
Just now?
Can I change into Zach now? Ooh, I can. But I can't turn into Bronwyn. Can you only turn into them once? Oh, is that what they mean by your shape-shifting ability is limited? Interesting. Okay, yeah, let's turn into Violet. Hey,
Hello,
Ben, how are you doing?
I'm Violet.
Welcome to the stream.
I'm Violet.
All right. Let's
Was
go
tedious
visit
and
Zach
fiddly.
as Violet.
Yet the soft scratching on the pencil
Become
had a
Zach
soothing
and visit
quality
Zach.
to it.
It won't let you do
It managed
that.
to
It
chase
won't
away
let
the
you go and
silence
visit.
into his-
Well, hello, gorgeous.
They won't let you visit people as their own doppelganger.
Did you hear? I came over last night, but you weren't here.
Well, that explains why there was no answer when I called you. I was definitely here. Everyone in town's heard. She's a local celebrity now.
Local celebrity?
Were you sleeping with her?
Were you sleeping with her?
Violet? Of course not. I only have eyes for you.
That's not what I heard.
Oh, it's tempting to say it. It's tempting. I gotta do it.
This again. I told you, I'm not seeing anyone else. I have gorgeous women in my studio all the time, but you're special. Not because you won't take off your clothes, I'm expecting that at some point. It's just, you're so clever and well educated. And the icing on the cake, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever met.
Well, that was unproductive.
Sounds. This even meant the whispers were on a wavelength
that was very unproductive.
Microphone, or he was indeed going insane. He wasn't sure which was scarier.
Nothing out of Zach. I got nothing.
He had, however, showed.
Maybe I should go and talk to everyone while I'm Violet. Is that what I messed up? I'm gonna go visit the chief.
Punishment for the wicked.
I'm gonna go visit the chief as Violet.
As people that to the civilization that came up with this word,
nothing.
Curiosity was a concept to be closely associated with wickedness.
Oh, I was hoping maybe I'd get something out of him by
as he contemplated
by going as
events,
Violet.
Dimitri quickly fell asleep.
Well, now that I know I can only shapeshift into them once, I feel like I need to go and visit everybody once as the shapeshift.
By the sounds of loud whispering, and switched on the light next to his bed. Yet gotten used to the dark,
Bronwyn's not
so he
gonna see me.
instead listened intently.
Rain's not gonna see me.
All he heard now was the soft, familiar buzzing of it.
Nothing.
Wondered how the
Where
light
is
could be
everybody?
on if his room was still shrouded in darkness.
Return to Sam. I didn't know I could only shapeshift. Oh, wait. Now I can become Violet again. How come I can't become the other people anymore?
Stumbled out of bed.
That's weird.
Felt his bare feet touch the cold
If I go back to
floor.
my room, can I turn in? I can! Why can't I become Lexi or Bronwyn?
Stammered. Somebody help! No one answered.
Let's talk about Zach Weston again.
Do we really have to?
He says you're sleeping together.
How vulgar. Yes, I suppose that is what he'd say. But I've never let him
Make
lay
your
a finger
dreams
on
come
me.
true.
He says we're in a relationship, but he doesn't act like it.
Well, we know that's true. But why doesn't he act like
He thinks he's irresistible to women.
it? Is he?
No.
No. All right. Quick into the what? What is this? Who are you?
But compelled by curiosity, he approached the source of the sound. He reached out his hand.
What?
But no one was there.
What just happened?
Dimitri was both perplexed and overcome
Right?
by fright and
Knockout?
panic. He felt like he was going
Welcome to
mad.
the stream.
Nothing made sense. He just wanted to leave this nightmare and go
okay.
home. But home was a million
Is
miles
blood
away.
gonna start
He
erupting
knew
from
he
the
was alone
elevator
here,
now, and kids
no one
running
was going to
on
help
two
him.
twins are gonna appear at the end of a hallway? Is that
It was then he heard the voices
is that
again
gonna happen
whispering
now?
to him. As the murmurs grew louder, Dimitri was
Right,
almost
knockout?
able to
I don't know
make out
what's going on with
individual
that.
words.
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings.
Oh, on
I'll
Tarotasm?
John somehow. Lexi's locked in till late too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
Ah.
him, compelling him to listen until he understood the meanings of their words.
You know Zach Weston?
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work.
Awkward red rum, that's right.
Actually, oh no. He did mention Dorota.
What about Dorota?
He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was Dorota Shaw.
Oh, he was visiting her. Zach Weston. I think he's been naughty. Jack Nicholson will bang through a door. Right? That's what I'm expecting next. So, Birmingham.
Fine, Sam. Birmingham. Mercury took us to Birmingham. We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny. She was South African. I only mention it because that was its thing.
Its thing?
Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls.
What?
3 to be exact.
What?
The Traveller wanted 3.
What?
You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights.
What?
I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute.
What? What?
I guess you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us.
Like possession?
They come from...
Okay, this is escalating a lot from where we were talking about travelers before.
Some religions talk of demons, but they don't actually exist. Travelers can get inside us and make it look like we're possessed, hence the demons.
Ooh.
Yes, disturbingly. It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect.
Oh, just that, eh? In simple terms?
They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them.
So you think the murderer is a traveler?
Yes, probably. The tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders.
So is there a possibility that a traveler possessed Violet and had her murder Dorota Shaw, and if Chief DuPont is covering for her, is he connected somehow? Interesting. Is this an IRL detective game? Jack Nicholson banged through more than just doors in his young days. Yeah, so this game's called the Shapeshifting Detective, where, yeah, we play a shapeshifting detective. We can take on the form of other people, and we're trying to solve a murder mystery. Are we looking for Carmen Sandiego next? We might be. We might be doing that next.
Perhaps the others were right. Perhaps
Can I go and see Lexi?
And he couldn't shake the...
We've got to stop meeting like this. Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait?
What are you working at?
Just need to wait, okay?
The two of them are not talking.
He lay himself on bed and quickly fell asleep. He couldn't wait to go back home.
Should I go and visit Bronwyn as Lexi?
Later that night, Dimitri awoke to
See
the
what
sounds
happens?
of cold and hollow whispers in the darkness. He didn't bother.
Let's go to my room. And let's try... So Zach, there's definitely something screwy about Zach visiting Dorota on Monday nights. Maybe we should go back to Zach as Sam and grill him more about that. She's probably sleeping with them all. She's the crazy girlfriend. Maybe, Deanna. Maybe that might be the case. I'm going to go back and visit Zach as Sam.
With the photos and the family. So it's 8 o'clock and time for another...
Or are we on to another chapter already?
Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder.
Dead cert. Every time we seem to hit these transitions, there usually doesn't seem to be anything else
that it was a crime of
that I'm going to find
Miss
investigating.
Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed.
What's
New
Poe and
dates
Monroe
will be
going to say
announced
this
soon.
time?
The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cap.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
They're the weirdest radio show hosts. They're so weird. Pretend to be a purple people eater. That'll get them to talk. Gets them to talk every time. Can I keep investigating?
Situation that's happened in your past.
Usually it seems to be
And
whenever
you
the game says go to the
by
next
the
chapter.
emotions
It's usually
caused
time to
by it.
move on, but let's go back to Zach. Rain says you've met?
Rain. Yes, the Tower Reader. Delightful fella, but I couldn't offer him anything. He asked if he could do readings for my customers while they waited. Can't have that really. It's retail ambush.
Oh, retail ambush. Was that all?
Yes.
Mm.
Why? What else did he say?
He said you're visiting Dorota.
No, not sure what you're getting at. Maybe Rain should come and ask me.
So, Robin, and thank you for your dreams. You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
I wonder whether or not I should visit Zach as
Vanessa,
Rain now.
Read by Tex Murphy.
Let's try it. Let's
The
go
hole in her
shapeshift into
chest
Rain.
is the size of a cigarette. I can see straight through it from where I sit.
Oh yeah, no problem,
Even with
Deanna, no
smoke
problem at
trails
all.
from my gun.
It was the mom. I'm
6
calling
weeks
it.
of cheating
She
husbands
found the
and
body.
damsels in
Likely
distress.
story. Alright, let's shapeshift into Rain.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Alright,
They exist.
let's go visit
Even
Zach
now,
as
if She wasn't
Rain.
on a mat. She wasn't anymore. She told.
Rain! I'm surprised to see you here. I take it you know about Dorota already.
Sam told me everything.
All that stuff we talked about yesterday, that's strictly between you and me.
What stuff?
That's the spirit. Now, I think it's best if we don't get caught speaking to each other. Overcautious, I'm sure, but I think it's for the best nonetheless. Maybe
curious.
we can get together for a lad's night out after this is all blown over. Yeah?
Okay.
Great. Well, I'll see you soon.
I was never going to see any other kind of action, so I throw it
Well,
over
that was
Vanessa's
helpful.
body and open the door. It's almost too late before I realize I'm still holding the gun. But I quickly stuff it down.
Well,
the
that
back
didn't
of
get
my
a whole
pants.
lot out of anything.
Hot. Officer Peters
Alright,
looks
let's
me up
return
and
to
down.
the form of Sam, and then we'll move on to the next chapter.
Didn't hear a thing, I tell her, smiling sheepishly. Mind if I take a look around?
Hail a cab!
No, not at all, I say, letting her through.
Next chapter. And then we'll
It's 8
check in with the
o'clock
chief
time
and
for
see
another August update.
what other
Police
clues we
investigating
seem
the
to need
death
to
of
work on.
21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response
Somehow I
to
needed proof
speculation
that
from local residents
Lexi
that it
and
was a crime of
Bronwyn
passion.
were not in the
Miss
same
Shaw's
room
strangled body was found by her
on the
mother
night of the
around
murder,
10
but
p.m. last night.
I
in
don't
what
see
the
where I'm
chief
going to get
is
evidence
calling
for
a
that.
puzzling crime.
I can't
Zach
believe
is hiding
people
the fact that he would
gossiping already,
visit
It's always
Dorota
the
Shaw
person
on
closest
Monday
to the
nights while her
victim,
parents
isn't
were at
that
the
what they
cinema.
say?
And he
But
took
that
pictures
poor
of her.
boy.
And there's something
A reminder
about
also
travelers
that due to the
possessing
murder,
people.
This weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates
Let's see what the
will be
chief says.
announced
We'll see
soon.
what the chief says
The
in
weather's
the
getting
new-
worse tonight with heavy
in the new
rain
chapter.
forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cap.
You think that Zach did the murder
Or wear the
at the
jacket
nightclub with a bottle
in
of
the
Monet? Case
That's 8 o'clock with
closed.
Poe and Monroe.
Case closed. Next chapter.
Sam, I've got news.
What is it?
We've done a reading.
Oh. And? The Five of Swords. That's
Five
not good.
Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands.
Wah, wah. Knight of Wands.
This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday.
Case
What are the odds
solved
of
right
getting all
there.
three again?
1 in 474,552.
Off the top of my head.
I know. I get asked a lot.
Better Ten of Swords.
Mm-hmm.
It's happening again.
Oh, who's gonna die
There's
now?
gonna be another murder.
Ouija board. Bring out the Ouija
Then
board.
Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Alice Munro.
mean like babies?
Is Ellis Munro the radio host?
She curls a finger to
Oh, we
beckon
gotta
me
visit
over.
Ellis.
Come here.
Let's go to
I
the
move
chief first,
towards-
though.
Sam, do me a favour. Go easy on Violet.
Huh?
If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me.
Oh, she will she? Ho, ho, ho.
We've got a new target. Ellis Munro. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet.
Ooh, does Zach have pictures of her in a wedding dress?
That's it.
Oh, not many people would know that. Okay, right. So if anyone knows that Dorota had a wedding dress, that could be a clue that they're the killer, but he knows that.
Lady.
Let's
If it moved on,
visit Ellis
maybe escape was
first.
possible.
Let's visit Ellis
So
as
just
Sam
floated
first,
in the middle of the empty
and then
room.
we're going to visit Violet
Eerily
as the
silent.
police chief.
You must be Sam.
Yeah, you say creepy things on the radio.
I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it.
Wait,
First Dorota, now me.
remember how they said things always happen in threes? Would Ellis be one of three redheads? Dorota was a redhead, Violet's a redhead, and Ellis is a redhead? Is there any connection there?
Yes. We were friends.
Ooh, friends?
I hadn't known her for long. Only a few weeks.
How did you meet Dorota?
We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show.
What happened after the show, Poe?
After we'd had a few drinks,
Alice,
she
I mean?
invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing.
But...
Then she kissed me.
Oh.
I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
And did you like it? No, that's not a question. All right. You and Dorota were in a relationship?
This is just between us, right?
Monet would be the death of many people. Yeah, just between us.
We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely.
Aww.
But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy.
Fool around?
I'm not going into detail, Sam.
All right.
We pledged each other.
Oh.
Multiple times.
Oh. That was actually pretty detailed. Did you know Dorota had a boyfriend?
Oscar. Yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started
What
seeing
happens
each other,
if I
she
visit
didn't,
her as Oscar?
she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't
She's a
mind.
jaded lover. That's right.
But she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else.
Something else?
I said some guys like to watch. So tell him it would be sexy if he could look but he couldn't touch. As far as I know,
My.
it worked.
We think the murderer watched her in the same way. But is that playing my hand too much if I say... How did it work?
She told Oscar to watch from her walk-in wardrobe. When he was at a safe distance, she put on a show. She faked it.
I think she enjoyed it more than you think. No, I'm not going to say that. Ooh, this is a good question here. Know why Dorota owns a wedding dress?
It was her mom's. She was saving it in case she ever got married.
Oh, she knows. She knows about the wedding dress. Chief DuPont said that would be a clue. Bum, bum, bum. This game is making my virgin ears bleed. Oh, do you know Zach Weston?
Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show.
What do you think of him?
He's fine.
Oh.
He keeps asking me to pose for him. You know,
How?
without any clothes on.
Mm-hmm.
I always say no.
Seems like Zach's MO. Tell me about Poe.
We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend.
Where do I find him?
He's on air at the moment, but he'll be finished at 8:30.
Sex, mystery, and murder. It's true. Where were you last night?
On air. We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding.
Still, she knew about the wedding dress.
No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though.
Mm-hmm.
My life was playing on a TV screen.
Oh.
And every time I did something, another version of me started playing over the first. In the end, there were so many versions, it became a fog. It filled my lungs. I couldn't breathe. And then I woke up.
I don't like her. I don't trust her. Friend zoned. Why would I think it means that she's anxious about something? Means you're anxious about something?
I don't know what. I mean, I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death.
I don't know.
Or mine.
What do you want me to do?
Just don't hurt me.
Well, sure.
Or let me get hurt.
Leave. She knew about the wedding dress. What?
Sam, you forgot your phone.
Oh. Thank you.
Egg lady was getting hungry.
She's a liar.
A homeless man.
I'm gonna go visit the chief.
We've got a new target. Ellis Monroe.
She knew about the wedding dress.
Ellis said she was in a relationship with Dorota. She kissed a girl and she liked it. She told you where John Pope,
That was
or
my
Poe,
joke.
is going to be next. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone.
That scared you?
Owen and Lexi lied about being together last night. Violet says she doesn't remember last night. But
Bring out the hat, Chief. Do the hat.
Zach
brim.
Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet.
And she knew about it.
Know that.
Ellis knew about it.
That's it.
I should go visit Zach as Ellis. See what happens.
The worm insisted that the bag lady was waiting for me
Let's,
to demonstrate my usefulness, or else
Let's
be
go to the
eaten
guest
tonight.
house.
So
And
George
let's
found out that
shapeshift
there was a great place he
into.
could
Can we
sleep,
shapeshift into Ellis
better than
Monroe?
the street or the shelters, a building with a vacant.
You're only alive because we want you to be.
What? What? What does that mean? Damn it, Hutch, you should be the chief. You got the hat, you got the jokes. I should be the chief. I already got the two most important qualifications. The hat and the jokes. Okay, let's visit Zach here as Ellis Monroe. Bum bum bum.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
Well, Let's go.
And the screams lasted just a moment, maybe a fraction of a second, before George was...
Visit Zach. What? He's not
And
there.
the bag lady floated
Dang
there,
it.
silent and saddened.
Well, that didn't
While I
help.
watched from the crack of the closet.
That didn't get nothing.
I always watch from inside the closet.
Huh? That voice just said they always watch from inside the closet? So... Oh, I'm missing the connection on Oscar and the closet. Ellis said, tell your boyfriend to watch from in the closet. Oscar says he never did that. Oh, I'm kind of lost. Let's return to Sam. Let's go visit Violet as the chief. Let's shapeshift into Chief Dupont.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Mm-hmm. Let's go visit Violet, see what
Took
happens.
final swigs from their cans of beer.
Claude.
Claude?
Violet, there's been a UFO sighted on a night that you can't remember.
What? Why would I bluff that?
Shh. Claude, I told you never to speak about this. Wait.
Oh.
So you think it's real?
Oh.
I need you to tell Sam what happened. It'll help.
Help what?
Oh,
Me?
Oh, here we go.
Think about it.
Oh, that was useful.
deaths of those
We
around
got a
you.
hook. We did get a hook. It's true, Knockout. Nice. We got something. All right, let's
Sleeping
go
off
talk
in
to
some quiet,
Violet.
sacred corner.
Let's visit Violet as... creepy visions.
Excellent work. Gold star for you. Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia.
Oh,
She's only 9 and she's a maths genius.
she's kind of creepy.
Hello. I have to
You
pop
got-
to my room to get something.
You got a creepy niece.
Be nice to
or
her
goddaughter.
while I'm gone. Otherwise, I might have to smother you in your sleep.
What's your name?
I'm the boogeyman. I'm the boogeyman? That's something I can actually say? It's like Fishing Planet, but with people, right? Sam. My name is Sam.
I'm Sophia. Pleased to meet you. Do you want to know a secret?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship. She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait.
Okay, interesting.
Now, Sam, how can I help you?
You can have my aliens! Do you know Alice Munro?
Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio.
Poe, Monroe, the radio. Have you ever met her?
Yes, I believe I did. She was here once for something. I don't remember now.
Why would she have been at the guest house? The chief said you'd tell me about the abduction?
I don't really want to.
Tell me.
About a month ago, the guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
All I could hear was dripping. Cold tap. Drip,
I hope this isn't a red herring.
drip.
Ooh,
And then it began.
dramatic.
I could smell iron, a strong metallic smell. Then I could taste it on my tongue. And then weightlessness. Like time and space had stopped. That was the first time they took me.
First time?
It's happened 5 times. Even on clozapine.
Ooh.
Get that strange aura, then I'm gone. I tests for epilepsy, amongst other things. But all the scans were normal.
You forget everything?
No. I have certain flashbacks.
I really need details about the episode. Sophia had mentioned aliens?
She has a wicked imagination for her age.
Is that why you're taking pills?
I was seeing and hearing things that weren't there.
Could be a red
That's
herring,
why
this.
I'm taking pills.
Have you told anyone else about this?
I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont.
So you'd be upset that I know this now?
Chief Dupont. And now you, apparently.
Ooh. Do you think you were abducted last
Why are you
night?
talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up.
Sorry. Did anyone else see you last night?
No. Not even the moon.
I really need details of it. No. We're going to leave it at that.
I tried to defy the beast a couple of times, but I learned pretty soon that it was futile. I've had to cut myself off from any close relationships if I wanted to have any kind of worthwhile lifestyle. A steady girlfriend or a wife is out of the question.
I don't know. I see
I simply cannot
things seem
afford to
off.
have
Let's go
anyone
visit
around
people
with
and see what
this
happens. Tell me about Alice Monroe?
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help though.
What's the connection between Alice and Dorota?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
I think I know what
Although
it is.
we can be sure of one thing.
They're both redheads.
Yeah, she sounded blonde on the radio, but Mercury called her as a redhead.
Rain said you knew about rights.
A little bit. What did you want to know?
What is a right?
A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony.
Coming of age?
Yes, a rite of passage. Running havoc in our dimension is rewarded in theirs.
Sounded blonde.
Not fair, is it?
Why were there three victims before?
3 is a powerful number.
Ooh.
There's a divine balance to it in our universe anyway.
Ooh.
But maybe it doesn't mean anything where the traveler's from. Maybe 3 is just the carry-on limit for interdimensional travel.
The carry-on limit. I love it. Dorota had a coin in her mouth. Part of a rite?
Was it a gold coin?
Yep.
I should have known. That's the same as Birmingham. Although they beheaded the victims, they all had gold coins in their mouths. It's their way of marking their territory to prove it's their work.
Wait, 3's the number? And there's 3 tarot card readers? Do you know Zach Weston?
No. I can do a reading if you want.
Yes. Let's do a reading. Why not?
Chariot. Is Zach a suspect? I'm sensing there's a lot of tension, pent-up frustration, like he's trying to keep everything together, and if he can just do that... I'm sorry, that's not much help to you, is it?
Maybe a little bit. I need your help.
Yes, of course. Anything.
Keep an eye on Violet.
Why Violet? Do you think she's in danger? You don't think she's involved, do you?
That's what I need to know.
Leave it with me, I'll see what I can find out. And don't worry, I'll be super discreet.
Fent. And I'm relieved.
Let's go visit Rain again. Ooh, Rain, you're looking nervous. Do you know Alice Monroe?
I know the name. She's off the radio. Hard to get away from it in this town.
Tell me more about Birmingham.
In Birmingham, it was a man called Uri Harris. He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other. We couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity.
I still can't decide if there's a connection between these 3 bringing the traveler or if they actually are trying to help.
The Butcher of Birmingham received 3 life sentences and won't be seeing the light of day anytime soon. We know it wasn't him, though. We know it was a traveler.
Ooh.
Out
Oh, that's it?
greedily
That's all I can get out of
lapping it
Rain?
like a cat at pool of spilt milk.
So what's the news about Ellis? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help.
Do you really want to help?
Please use me. Tell me what to do.
Okay, I have a few options. Find out what you can from Zach Weston. Send her in to see Zach Weston? Would that be safe to do? What happens if I send her to go and see Zach Weston? I'm almost tempted to pick that just to see what it does. I can't decide. Find out what you can on the Ouija board.
Me and the spirit world are going to have a serious chat. I'll get back to you when I find something.
Okay.
You're seeking anonymity, meeting no eyes as I
Let's go back to the chief.
Trafalgar Square at last.
Violet's talking about aliens. Well, let me see. What do we know?
We've got a new target. Ellis Monroe.
Yes?
Ellis said she was in a relationship with Dorota. She kissed a girl and she liked it. She told you where John Pope,
The way he says that.
is going to be next. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. Lexi's doing some investigating for you. As if that'll help. Rain told you about the Butcher of Birmingham. It's a thing.
Yeah.
Made an interesting read. Those tarot readers hang out with death. His explanation of it, it's all fairy tales, so I'm not getting involved. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Violet told you about her brush with aliens? You seem far too interested in those kind of things. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was.
I should go visit. Can I go? I don't think I visited
Dorota
Zach
had a
again as
wedding dress
Sam.
in her closet. Not many people would know that.
Elvis does.
That's it.
Do I press the detective on Violet talking about aliens?
What do you know about it?
Maybe it's why she's taking pills?
It's probably a bit more nuanced than that. But maybe.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Oh,
Ellis
sorry.
Monroe.
Run
Ellis
through them
said She was in
again.
a relationship with Dorota. She
She
kissed
kissed
a
a
girl
girl and she liked it.
She told you where John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next. Rain still says he was
But,
praying.
I,
in his
okay, I
room,
know where John Poe
alone.
was going to be next, but
Bronwyn
I
and
can't seem to
Lexi
go and
lied
visit him
about
when I
being
take a
together
cab.
last night. Lexi's doing some investigating for you. As if that'll help. Rain told you about the Butcher of Birmingham. It's a thing. Made an interesting read. Those tarot readers hang out with death.
It's true.
His explanation of it, it's all fairy tales, so I'm not getting involved.
I wonder if I should
Violet
go
says she
visit
doesn't
Oscar
remember
as
last night,
Ellis,
but
too.
I've got that in hand. Violet
That could
told
be
you about
interesting.
her brush with aliens? You seem far too interested in those kind of things. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
All right, let's go visit Zach.
Time oozed like molasses.
Let's visit Zach as Sam. Do you know Ellis Monroe?
Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here.
You want to know her more well, don't you? Have you met her?
Couple of times, promo shoots, that sort of thing. No, she is my type though. Type of model. I'll ask her about the boudoir shoot again.
Alright, that wasn't very productive.
The lights of the city. It was cold. Room gave the
Should we
impression
visit Ellis
of
as
fishing.
Zach?
With twilight blue through long windows and bag lady floating, as if suspended in currents of unseen water. Bag lady changed form. Not
I don't
just
know what to do.
illusions of
I don't know where to
hair,
go.
clothes, but a subtle morphing.
Let's try visiting Zach as... Oh, we did try that. It didn't work. Wait. No, visit Ellis as Zach. Yes. That's what we'll do. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Alright, let's go
There
visit
it
Ellis.
was, until it wasn't. Altering its...
Zach? What are you doing here?
I've been a naughty boy. I need to tell my previous partners.
Oh.
Good to know. I'm not one of them, though, so... Unless there's anything else?
Pose for me.
Zach, please stop asking. It's
He is
not gonna happen.
creepy.
Just undo a few buttons. Yeah?
Oh, it was really creepy.
Are you bullying me into taking my clothes off for you? That's sleazy.
Yeah.
Just leave, Zach, before I call Chief DuPont.
Okay, alright. She
fingers.
resisted the pressure. Very good, very good. Good job, Els.
socket.
Good job, Els. Good job. Good
Led
job
straight
resisting.
into its mind.
That felt creepy to do.
A cold, dark tunnel, and at the bottom...
Ugh, back to Sam. Return to Sam. But I don't know, like, it's not advancing to the next chapter, so there's something I'm missing. Something I'm missing. I guess I could try and visit Oscar as Ellis. Haven't tried that yet.
Hi, I'm
Visit Rain to see what they talked about.
Ellis.
Visit Rain as Zach. Yeah, probably try that. I'm gonna try visiting Oscar though, as Ellis.
And its disguise would be less unsettling
See
if
what
it had
happens.
eyes, and were less of a corpse. The water or air.
Him and Zach.
Floating or standing, living or dead.
Okay, I couldn't visit
These things
Oscar
were all
as
alien
Ellis.
to it and
So there we go.
meaningless. Its present form was an approximation of its first victim.
Okay, let's change into Zach again.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Alright, leave the
Ended up in the
room.
clutches of the entity in an empty penthouse lair.
Zach, let me stop you there.
Yeah.
You are one creepy fellow.
It's true. It's true.
Now, I don't know what you had going on with the rotor, but I don't want anything to do with it. Do not come back here. Please.
Alright, well
Just an
that worked.
amalgam of fears and haunting memories.
Alright, let's change into Rain.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Okay, well, let's go visit Zach.
Perception. The entity was blind to the weakness of its present disguise, but had other uses for me.
Well, never mind. Well, I mean, it's...
Spidery fingers.
Oh, no. Nothing.
Far too many
Nothing
segments,
there.
Segments which traced along.
Okay,
sides of my face and
so
into my mouth.
I guess I'm gonna have to try
Stretching it
visiting other members of the guest
Vaguely
house
gasped
as
its
different people,
bile-stained
so
mouth over my own
and see what
regurgitated
happens.
A worm-like thing, no thicker than its
let's make sure I just want to keep good order of this. Let's try as Violet. We're gonna change it to Violet.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Okay.
panic. And gradually, as the worm settled, panic made way for dread.
Visit Bronwyn as Violet. Nothing.
Inside my brain,
Visit
vague-
Rain as Violet. Nothing.
floated there. I was free to go.
Visit
Along.
Lexi as Violet. Nothing.
For
Alright.
the bag lady.
Just
To
go
do
through
its
these in
bidding.
order, I guess.
It would eat me if I refused.
Okay, let's change it to Bronwyn.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
Leave as
Relayed
Bronwyn.
my thoughts through the worm. A new life with.
Do you believe Tara can predict things now?
I'm not one for mystics and crystal balls. I'm a Virgo.
It says you're lying about your alibi.
No, I don't know about that.
So, no, I don't believe.
Looked into mine.
I didn't feel comfortable
And the worm
asking that
looked at
question.
Us both, increasing.
Oh, no, nothing there.
And maybe the people sensed it. Send something.
Ron, what are we gonna do about Ellis?
What would you do about Ellis?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
I'm not one for mystics and crystal balls.
Let's think. What have we tried before?
The few times we've caught up with the Traveller, nothing's worked.
Talking to them? Killing them? Restraining them?
If we lock up the killer until Mercury tells us Ellis is safe, that could work.
Mm-hmm.
But who is the killer?
Ellis. Violet. Zach.
Oh, wait. I don't want to tie anyone up.
Zach.
I think so too. I need a reason to visit him though.
Perhaps his story was embellished. For
Are you going and visiting him for me?
The worm didn't care. The worm.
Okay, that was weird. Weird. Okay. Let's turn into Rain.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Alright, let's try visiting some people as Rain. Oh, don't! I didn't mean to do that.
I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
No, back into Rain.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Where the city sleeps below, unaware of what.
Who is Sophia?
You saw her, did you? She's my goddaughter, at that age where she overshares.
Is she a ghost?
No, I'm not going to ask that.
And the bag lady floated
Wait,
there.
is she a ghost?
Silent and saddened.
What is it, Ray?
I have a plan.
You do? Enlighten me.
Maybe Ellis should stay with us.
With our track record. If she gets killed anywhere near us, we'll be sent to jail, whether we did it or not.
That's cold.
I'm just being practical. Ellis's fate is in our hands. Ours isn't.
More tightly around
They might not actually be the killers. The tarot readers might actually be trying to help this whole thing.
Firmly, blew on his fingers, then resumed.
Hi, Rain. Did you miss me while I was gone?
So?
I'm honestly not going to try and worry about this one. We've told Sam, and I think that's all we can do.
Really?
I believe Sam is going to save Ellis. According to the Ouija, this could play out in a lot of different ways, but mostly saving Ellis.
Oh, okay, interesting.
What other ways?
Ellis could run, Ellis could die, Ellis could be saved, mistaken identity, someone else dies. There's a lot of noise coming from the beyond, but it's not just a load of voices saying Ellis will die.
Oh man,
Sam
does it mean that I have a potential to save Ellis, or I could screw it up?
The first time scared the shit out of me.
Could I visit Zach as Chief
Night
DuPont?
after night, I dreamt of bloody.
Okay, let's change into... Boy, I don't know, like... Did I find out anything new now?
And would be sleeping it off in some quiet, sacred corner.
That I can move on to the next chapter?
I found one.
Dang it.
Open the gates of madness.
Nothing.
And experience the beast's feeding
Still not
frenzy
moving
for
on to the next chapter. I'm a little clueless here right
my
now.
life.
So let's change into Lexi.
Hi, I'm Lexi.
Oh, I guess we could visit the guest house as
I'm
Ellis.
Lexi.
Because Violet did mention that Ellis had come there once. Oh, let's try that. Let's go visit Violet as Ellis. Go to
Hi,
Lexi as Sam.
I'm Ellis.
And make her visit that Kevin guy. Isn't she doing that already? Is she not already doing that?
Bothering my brain in cotton wool and sat me in a corner while they did.
Oh, Violet's not there.
Then they sent me back into
I'll
the
give it a
world.
shot. Let's go return to Sam. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, visit her as Sam and have her go visit
After
that
the
Zach
body
guy.
was found.
Okay.
Maybe.
What? Oh. There's nothing else we can do. She just gives me a funny look
So tonight,
when I come
I'll
into
go
the
looking
room.
for trouble. The gates of
What if I visit
madness
Lexi as
open
Zach?
at midnight. There's no point in trying to fight it,
No,
so I have
that
to try
doesn't-
and keep as much control as I
That
can.
doesn't work.
Out there, it's a chill night, and there's been rain, so I
You
can
blew
keep the
it.
hood up on
Ellis
my
gon'
condo
die.
with
Maybe I
some
did.
surveillance cameras.
But there's nothing else happening right now. Like, it's not advancing on to the next chapter, so... I'm gonna just
I'm Lexi. Oh,
keep visiting around until...
I'm Lexi.
Visit Lexi as DuPont. Okay, yeah, I'll try that. Visit Lexi as DuPont. Okay.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Alright, let's go visit Lexi.
The puddles in the road. I weave and stumble a bit. Just a bloke who's had a skinful in his...
She ain't there!
I feel
Man,
hostile eyes.
it's not working, everybody. It ain't working. Now you're
Hi,
bald.
I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
Nothing going there. Alright, let's go visit people as
Hold on.
Lexi.
I slow down.
Oh, nothing there.
Steps slow. Within
Lexicorn.
Lexicorn?
What do you mean the walls are thin?
I can hear you screaming at your Ouija board. Last night too. I feel like I've heard your whole life story.
What did you hear?
Does Sam like me? Is Violet a lesbian? Will Ellis die? Will Bronwyn die? That last one, don't worry about that.
Why not?
I'm gonna stick around until you're sick of the sight of me, alright? I'm not in any danger. Ellis is in danger. Sam's in danger.
Ooh, okay.
good. I don't know how many the beast could take.
Our job is so stressful.
Tell me about it. Chasing around the unknown, trying to triumph good over evil, generally standing around helpless watching people die.
Why do we do it? Why don't we just quit?
For me, it's a common decency thing.
He's
Hi,
gonna hit
I'm
on her
Bronwyn.
like he did
you
the
know
other?
The Earth was overrun by
I
transdimensional
think-
evil. Want to help fix it? Sure.
Bronwyn doesn't know?
Transdimensional evil?
I'll read the manual, Lex. People are afraid of ghosts, zombies, and aliens. They never even think to consider the possibility that there are millions of universes, potentially with millions of predators, all far more evolved than we
I
are.
think they're saying that Sam's
What are
in
our chances of
danger
victory?
because he's investigating into the murder, I think.
But if we don't fight at all,
I think that's why they
zero.
say Sam is in danger. Alright, well that was
Let
useful.
anyone get
Good talk.
close to
Good
you
talk, Rain.
is a phrase I've heard more than a few times. It's
Alright. Form of Ellis.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
holidays are out. I dare not be anywhere where I don't know the ground well.
Nothing for Bronwyn.
So I went freelance.
I'll bet you there's gonna be
as soon as I
nothing for
managed to
Ellis
earn
here. Yeah, there's not gonna be anything for Ellis here.
That worked out pretty well.
And I can't go and
Program
visit
makes
Oscar,
money.
apparently. Nope. Nothing for Ellis here.
Circulation for a week or two.
Zach?
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
my victims. No true innocents have been fed to the beast, though that...
I need to talk about Ellis Monroe.
What have you been doing with Ellis Monroe?
What haven't I been doing?
What have you heard?
The tarot readers have predicted that she's the next victim.
What haven't you heard?
Do you think we should do something?
Want to fool around?
Is that really all you think about? It's starting to look like August has a serial killer targeting redheads. Look at my hair, Zach. Does this look red to you?
Good talk, good talk.
Leaning forward, hands on hips.
Nothing for Bronwyn.
Anticipation within me. Hey, mate.
Nothing for Rain.
Voice is higher pitched than I expected.
Nothing for Lexi. Let's send Zach out to meet up with Oscar.
Sorry.
I mean, we did Ellis, and she did not take well to that visit.
Rough.
Okay, nothing for Oscar.
Sweating, even though it's after midnight and
All right, there's only one more
Eyes
shape to
glaze
take, and
over
that's
with
Oscar's.
large pupils.
Take the shape of Oscar. Let's see if we can find out.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
She's about his life than me. Fuck you! The knife from inside his jacket, 8 inches, big enough to skewer an
That was
elephant.
interesting transition. Oh, nothing for
I
Oscar to
needed
visit
see the
Bronwyn.
threat. I relaxed.
Does it rain?
Player come through. Ringside seat has the turn.
There's nothing.
Where all three combined takes control of my body and pours through it. The wild exhilaration of the beast sets.
Visit Zach? Nothing.
I'm riding pillion.
Visit Ellis?
Oscar, I'm so sorry. What can I do?
Were you seeing Dorota?
Oscar, it's so much more complicated than that.
Why didn't you save her?
Oscar, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. That's not who I am. I go out of my way to help people.
She does seem to be telling the
kind to
truth so
them.
far. It's Zach who I feel
So
kind of
were you
questionable
helping
about.
or being kind?
I had feelings for her, Oscar. You should understand that. I'm sorry this is how you had to hear it. But maybe she didn't tell you because she was leaving me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I truly am.
I forgive you.
What to me?
You want to make it up to me? Forgive you.
That's so kind of you. Giving me closure. I have so many loose ends. And not much time.
Not running. That draws attention.
Let's go back to the chief, because I
Walk
really...
purposefully away from the broken heap in the shadow.
What's left to be? What's left to do? Other than become Chief DuPont and go around asking questions. I've kind of gone through all possibilities here.
Seeking anonymity, meeting no eyes as I walk.
Weird.
We've got a new target. Ellis Monroe.
The only thing I haven't
Ellis said
done
she was in a relationship with
is
Dorota.
be as Chief DuPont
Just
going
took it
around
over and
everybody.
She liked it. She told you where John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. Lexi's doing some investigating for you. As if that'll help.
I could try visiting
Rain
Lexi
told you
again.
about the Butcher of Birmingham. It's a thing. Made an interesting read. Those tarot readers hang out with death. His explanation of it, it's all fairy tales, so I'm not getting involved. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Violet told you about her brush with aliens? You seem far too interested in those kind of things. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night.
Oh yes, I have done L.A. Noir.
keeps asking
If you
Ellis
go back
to
to my
pose
YouTube
new.
channel, you can see my whole playthrough of L.A. Noir.
Oscar's in the
It was a
team.
great
He was
game.
playing
I really
football
loved
last
it.
He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that.
Ellis did.
That's it.
I keep trying to tell the chief.
There will
Okay,
be
let's
a
try
next
going to
time.
Lexi as Sam one last time, and then we're going to shapeshift into Chief DuPont
get a
and
bit
go
of
around
peace.
and talk to everyone.
And my life can be normal for a while, but in the long
Oh,
needs, and I have no idea how long it will continue, so I am left with an image of myself 60 years from now, battering a victim with my walking frame.
I guess maybe I haven't gone back to Oscar and Zach as Sam. Okay, nothing for Oscar and Sam.
Allow him.
Okay, nothing there.
Circulation to his
Nothing there. Yep, I gotta go as Chief DuPont.
How many times more he would have to do this? It had been a good while since the last.
All right, let's shapeshift into Chief DuPont. See what happens.
Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Back in the deep shadow beneath the broken.
Oh, nothing with Violet.
Dreams.
Chief, what a surprise to see you. Again.
Why didn't you tell me Ellis was next?
I told you Dorota was first. And that didn't turn out very well, did it? Let's hope Sam does a better job than you did.
Evidence that my family are all standing around me and they're all crying.
Seems a little too on the nose that the chief could be the murderer.
That sounds like
it feels a little too on the
to wake up
nose.
to every day.
Okay, nothing with Lexi.
Represent.
Well, Monroe, I think with the
hail a
photos
cab.
and the family. So I think there are.
Chief, I wanted to ask you something.
Is it about the boot?
Am I still a suspect?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Good. Listen, I think I might get out of this place soon. I need some space.
Is it about the boudoir photos?
Yeah. So it's true then?
I haven't seen them. I'm sorry.
I'm just in shock. All the time. How could she be so different? I just can't process it all.
Alright. That was not very
painful
productive.
enough.
Hello, Zach. Oh, nothing.
Present your past, Robin. So,
Ellis?
Chief DuPont, thanks for calling in.
I'm just...
At the moment, my heart's beating 1,000 times a minute and I can't sit still. Every noise or knock on the door makes me jump out of my skin, and I keep looking behind me. Is that safe?
Have I ever let you down?
Yes, actually.
What?
Last year? With Dennis?
What?
Remember?
What?
Dennis? But you're still... Dennis?
Yes, Dennis. The stalker who broke into Radio August chloroformed me, tied me up, after stripping me down to my underwear.
Uh-oh.
I told you about him 4, 5, 6 times.
Oh,
and you never
Dennis.
did anything. Chief DuPont, yes. I'm scared.
Okay.
Could be a
interesting.
Of finding answers to that.
Well, we've literally done everything here. We've literally gone through every
Well, I hope so,
form
Robin, and
every possible interaction. I guess we could try returning to the chief as Sam with the information we got out of Ellis Monroe.
So, Helen's written in with her dream, and she said that I was a caterpillar.
Ooh.
Never heard them together before. Rhymes, doesn't it?
Oh. We don't have time for rhymes.
That's right, Sam, we don't. And Dennis isn't important because he's now Victor and works in a call centre in Sweden. So let's just keep our minds on the case, shall we?
Oh, this is shady.
We've got a new target. Ellis Monroe. Ellis said she was in a relationship with Dorota.
Why did he cover up Dennis becoming Victor and going to a call center in
She told you where John
Sweden?
Pope, or Poe, is going to be next. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. Lexi's doing some investigating for you. As if that'll help. Rain told you about the Butcher of Birmingham. It's a thing. Made an interesting read. Those tarot readers hang out with death. His explanation of it, it's all fairy tales, so I'm not getting involved.
Something shady
Violet says
now
she
about
doesn't
the
remember
chief.
last night, but
He's
I've got
covering
it.
for Violet's
Violet told you about her brush with aliens?
brush with aliens and
Used to be
taking
far too
pills
interested
thing.
in those kind of things.
And it's kind of shady, his
Zach
connection
Westwood
with
says he was
Dennis
in the
and
studio
Ellis.
last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
An Asian.
Guys, I don't know.
animal,
Chief
but I'm
DuPont
not
is a murderer
sure.
confirmed,
What
right?
animal do you think it might be?
Let me look up
Perhaps
something here.
a Chinese dragon?
Quite a dragon.
I want to know about. I don't understand why I can't go and see Poe.
You're right.
A winged lion?
Lion dog, actually.
Oh, right.
You were right about Asian. A Chinese bronze lion dog statue.
With wings.
With wings. One of a pair originally donated to August's public library by Lord Worthing, but later sold to raise funds. The library burned down 3 weeks after their sale. Would you believe it? Wow. They normally come in pairs and have many uses. But when used correctly in a pair, it's feng shui, guards against evil.
Oh,
So I'm kind of stuck here. I don't really see where.
When you sell something that guards against evil.
I don't really see what I'm supposed to do next
have a guard
here.
against evil.
Particularly in August at the moment.
We've done every combination.
The curiosity shop is now closed.
Dreams
And nightmares.
with Poe and Monroe.
We're tuning
So,
the radio.
Helen's written in with her dream, and she said that I was a caterpillar, slowly nibbling on a pair of purple curtains in my bedroom.
Nothing. I've done all these combinations here. And I've gotten nothing from my interactions with
The
people.
sun comes up, I'm still a caterpillar. Now, Poe, what do you...
I don't know.
It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain.
Pain?
My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads.
What?
All prisoners. Being experimented on. They rearrange us like decorations. Suck us backwards into the darkness and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts.
Ew.
Bruises.
Ew.
What
Okay.
the object is that you are holding.
Okay, Bronwyn, that was a great look. Thank you for that look, Bronwyn. Rain's looking nervous. Nothing there.
Some people might interpret them as animals.
Lexi is giving me a look. Nothing there.
Walking across, maybe?
What was the object used for, would you think?
There's nothing.
It's 9 o'clock and
there
you're
we
listening to
go.
Radio August.
Oh, I guess I just needed to get more details about the
21-year-old
abduction.
Dorota Shaw are continuing
Man,
this evening.
all right.
Miss Shaw was
Finally,
found dead
move on to
in
more
her
chapter.
home at
Redheads have more
approximately 10
fun.
p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case.
Oh, so this is like
Residents are urged to be cautious
9
until
o'clock
the
p.m. now, the
perpetrator
next
is
day.
caught. I cannot stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tone.
In case she gets killed
It's 9
during the
o'clock with
night.
Poe and Monroe.
Sans Monroe. No, next chapter. Let's go.
I do not know.
Oh gosh, you can have it back.
I personally just use it to flatten bed sheets.
Chief?
Sam, I've got some heavy rain news.
What do you got on Rain?
Lawrence Petrovsky That's his real name, and no, he's not a Russian spy.
Oh.
But he does have a criminal record.
Oh. What did he do?
He was charged with the murder of a 21-year-old artist. Looks like he got off on a technicality by all accounts.
When was this?
About 3 months ago in Hong Kong. Be careful, Sam. If you're going to ask him about this, it could be a flight risk. And you know, there's a good chance he could be the killer.
Oh, he said he was praying alone in the room.
See here. There's so much theatricality surrounding this demon, this ghost of a
That's
phenomenon.
Call of Cthulhu again.
So much ritual, so much awful curiosity.
Let's visit Ellis. Oh, or not.
As easy as
all right, good
walking
talk,
down
good talk.
The street, past the tree, past the bridge.
Visit Zach.
Probably right here. Why? I didn't realize I was under house arrest.
We just want to know where you are. You should probably go somewhere where there are witnesses.
Thanks for the advice. I hope I'm not the only suspect.
Sooner or later she would. And there would be a
let's visit
tidal
Poe.
wave.
You're the detective. Monroe just called. This is madness.
Tell me about
Who
it.
would want to hurt her?
Are you and Monroe close?
We've worked together for years. She's the light to my shade, the angel to my demon, the diamond
brew to your
my
brouhaha.
love. She told me to say all those things.
Are you romantically involved with her?
Heavens no. I have a wife and 3 children, beloved spawn of my loins. Monroe and I are good friends, that's all.
This guy is sleazeball 200%. Anyone hate Monroe?
Only a madman.
Only a madman.
Monroe is August's sweetheart. Poe and Monroe. That was her idea.
Get me away from him.
Our show. We were just another local radio station before that.
You don't
It
like
was
this
Monroe
guy.
who decided we should have a theme. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's pretty good.
Tell me you haven't heard it, Detective. That's what the Free Radio Project is all about.
I hear your voices all the time on the radio.
Uniting August via the airwaves. Monroe's been delivering free radios anywhere people might want to listen. Doctor surgeries, hairdressers, the guest house. I believe she charmed the local electrical store into donating them in exchange for free advertising, of course. We interviewed her about her scholarship not too long ago. Do you think whoever killed Dorota plans to kill Monroe?
Most
what makes
definitely.
you think she's in danger? Tarot. Does this have anything to do with the gentleman who stopped by?
What gentleman?
I didn't get his name, I'm afraid. He offered to do a spot on our show, doing tarot readings to answer listener questions.
Would that be
We said
Ring?
we'd think about it. You know, this town is fascinating. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Have you ever read up on the real history of August?
Yes. No, tell me more.
The official story is that Mary August retired from a life on the high seas, found a nice spot here, and used her ill-gotten gains to establish a town.
Okay, is there some kind of Lovecraftian background to this that would explain why Call of Cthulhu is in the game? What really happened?
It's true that Mary August was a pirate.
She was a
but she
pirate.
Didn't retire. Her ship was sunk on the rocks just off the coast. Mary and all of her crew sought refuge in a small fishing town. This one.
Oh, here we go. Go on.
They slaughtered everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Men, women, and children. All
Sensing a
dead.
Lovecraftian deal here.
The bodies were dumped in a mass grave. Well, the body parts. And the pirates moved in.
Oh, and the pirates moved in. So everyone in August is descended from pirates?
Yes. August was built on the blood of innocents. Kind of puts Dorota's murder into perspective, doesn't it?
Do they sacrifice redheads? Tell me about Dennis.
Dennis Piper, or Victor, as he's now known, an over-affectionate
one.
fan. that read one too many Lovecraft novels.
Oh, there it
Tried
is.
to
There's the
sacrifice
Lovecraft.
Alice, would you believe? Lucky I was here to save her.
Oh, tried to sacrifice.
Yes. Dennis became Victor and moved to Sweden under the witness
Moved to
protection
Sweden.
scheme.
There you go, guys.
That's a whole other story.
You want to escape from the law, you got to take on a new identity and move to Sweden. That's your escape plan.
On that note, I should probably get back to the booth. The show must go on. Death threats be damned.
Is there going to be a whole thing about sacrificing redheads to Cthulhu?
She's the only Monroe I've got.
It's now
She's
10
the
o'clock.
only Monroe
Here's
I've
your
got.
August update. Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old
Are we already
Dorota
on
Shaw.
to the
Miss
next
Shaw,
hour,
a talented
Judgment Day?
cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else.
Why do you think my name is
Alice, if you're listening, let me know.
Sorry, that took me a moment. That took me a moment to get
In other
that.
news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses described
aliens?
as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock with Poe.
10 o'clock with Poe. Ooh, Judgment Day. What does Judgment Day mean? Keep investigating? I don't feel like I... Oh, wait, I can talk to Rain.
The demon knew it, and he didn't.
Let's go visit Rain as
They're
Sam
already
again.
there. They just need ears to listen.
How do you catch a traveler?
Honestly, you don't. Once they're caught, a few hours later, they've hopped timelines into someone else. We just keep chasing them. Continuously trying to stop them ruining lives.
Can you force them to leave?
No. But they don't like being exposed. If Mercury pointed them out, they're already in trouble.
But...
We'd do a reading. Mercury would know.
Oh. Yeah. Do we need to get a Mercury reading of Rain?
They didn't make it as easy with that boy. They listened.
Sorry, Sam, what can I do for you?
Oh, what's the matter? Are you alright?
Yeah, I always cry around this time of night. What's the point, Sam, huh? If we can't save them. Mercury is a curse.
No, we need to do a reading of Rain,
It's like
Bronwyn.
some tourist guide for murders. I try for Lexi and Rain to make them think that we can make a difference, make a change, but we haven't so far.
Ooh.
What if we can't make a change?
We can. We could do this. I'm here. Things have already changed. Yes.
Maybe.
I'm the hero you need.
If we could just save one person, Sam.
Yeah, we're gonna save Ellis.
Alice.
Yeah.
We need to save her. We need to.
Did you keep an eye on Violet?
Yes. She's definitely got a monkey on her back.
Mm-hmm. How do you mean?
I saw her get changed. She's got all these scars on her back in the shape of a monkey.
She literally has a monkey on her back.
Like they've been burned into her.
Ew.
What the hell happened to her, Sam?
Anything else?
Yes. I managed to sneak a look at her laptop. She's been Googling Ellis Monroe.
Ooh. Do you know a Lawrence Petrovsky?
Rings a bell, but... No. Sorry, Sam.
At home. And then the cashier makes her put everything back on the
Should
shelf.
I visit
but
Rain
it
as
never
Bronwyn?
ends. And every time she comes back
What
to
if
the
I
cart,
pushed
it seems
Rain's
more full
buttons
than before.
as somebody else?
Wow. I do like dreams like this, Poe. Please hurry.
Go visit
Oh,
Violet.
it's you.
Hmm.
I was hoping it might be Zach.
Oh, we can arrange that.
No.
From Poe and Monroe on the radio?
Him, yes. I've heard him on the radio. Never met in real life, though.
Really? He didn't deliver a free
Are you
radio
mocking me,
too?
Sam? No, I have never met the man.
Have you seen Zach lately?
And I've got some very important news for him if he ever shows up.
Oh, he's gonna. He is gonna.
Yes. If he ever shows up.
He's going to. Eva says she gave you a free radio.
Yes, now I remember. It's the one in the hall.
The one that's been
Sometimes
playing
taps
all
through
those messages.
Terrible silence in this place.
Oh.
Not really. I expected her to be blonde for some reason.
Don't want to ask her about the scars on her back. I don't know about that. No, that feels too much on the nose. Uh-oh. What's happening? What's happening?
He was someone else's significant other, rather than actually having your own
Violet?
identity as yourself.
Do you always
Now,
carry
for me personally, I believe that
scissors around the house like that?
every relationship that you have with someone should be equal.
Let's go talk to
And you
Lex.
should
We'll
be
go talk
loved
to Rain and
for
then
who you
Lexi. Or did we already talk to Rain? Yeah, we already talked to Rain.
Might have to challenge in your life.
Let's go talk to Lexi. What'd you find out from the Ouija board?
Quite a lot, but I'm not sure how much of it is useful. Apparently this town has a lot of spirits with a lot of unfinished business.
Mm-hmm. Unfinished business?
One woman was looking for her daughter, and there was a girl looking for her mum. It was awful. They were both there, but they couldn't see each other. I couldn't help them. Yes, the general message is anyone that tries to stop Ellis dying will be punished.
What?
Sam, be careful, please.
I can take it. Sam can handle it. What can you tell me about
He's off
Poe?
the radio. I don't really know him. Actually, I'm glad you're here. I really, really want to do a reading for you right now. You know, to help.
What kind of reading? Okay.
Great. Let me just draw 3 cards for you.
Hopefully it's not Mercury. Not from Mercury. You're not allowed to do it from Mercury. Mercury exposes me. Aren't you supposed to shuffle?
I shuffled before you got here. Okay. No, the 2 of Cups. That's mysterious.
I don't know if I like this.
Is there anyone you feel a spark of attraction to?
Nope.
Maybe someone you've met recently?
Nope. Okay, good. She's not pushing the
lovers.
question.
I did not expect that. It seems this attraction has the potential to be life-changing, if you want it to be.
Wait. Did she
And
set up the
finally,
cards to...
The Knight of Cups. This card is about pursuing
Did she
your
set up
heart's
these
desire.
cards because she likes me?
I think it's time to tell that
Yeah, I think you're
someone
right,
special
Deanna.
how you really feel.
Huh.
Wow. What an interesting reading.
What an interesting
Does it mean
reading.
anything to you?
Nope. Sorry, Lexi. The feeling's not mutual.
I don't know what you mean, but maybe we should talk about it sometime.
Aww. Aww. Reg-
What animal do you think?
Awkward.
Perhaps a Chinese dragon?
Whew. Okay, we need to be
Dragon.
Zach and go and meet with Violet
lion
now.
Yes.
Don't confirm the existence of travelers. They're not ready.
Oh. Wait. Am I a traveler? Because I can shapeshift. And Sam, or what was that? There was that dude at the start of the game that talked to me. Remember that? I'm the epitome of tact. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I'm a traveler. Okay, let's shapeshift into Zach. Because that was certainly on the nose that Violet has news for Zach.
Contact Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
And then let's go see Violet.
Curiosity shop is now closed.
Zach,
Yes?
the
it's
game is
totally
up.
me. Oh,
I think you should leave town.
what?
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 I know where you were last night. I followed you to Dorota's house.
What?
Well, I didn't know it was Dorota's house until we arrived.
I thought she'd forgotten.
Call it women's intuition.
Ooh.
You were at Dorota's? I was at the studio.
Don't change the subject. Sam and Dupont will put 2 and 2 together.
We are now.
And then what?
And then they're going to arrest you. You weren't there long, I suppose, but then I guess it doesn't take you long, does it?
Burn.
You're spying on me.
Burn.
I followed you there, then back to the studio. You lied to the police. You lied to me.
Uh-oh.
Done with you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We're finished.
Uh-oh.
Don't come back here again.
But she says she doesn't remember what
Apparently
happened.
their essence remains ingrained.
I want to go to Ellis as Poe. Or maybe Poe as Ellis. And I kind of want to go to Rain as Bronwyn or Lexi to try and ask questions about the whole Lawrence Petrovsky thing. But maybe let's check in with the chief first.
Radio August.
Check it out first. Funtime70, welcome for the sub 4 months, or thank you for the sub 4 months in a row. More fun in screens. There was actually one moment during the stream today where Deanna got scared, even though the game's not necessarily very scary. How are you doing, Funtime? How are you keeping? Let's go visit the chief and see what we got. Chief. Oh. Chief's got, oh, he's got the hat. He's got the hat. Do the brim thing. Do the brim thing, Chief. Across the brim. Yes. Oh, look at that smile after he does that. Amazing. Nothing new after I talked to the chief.
Drove blithely down the pavement, tracking the pensioner. The old man reached the entrance to an alleyway.
Let's try a couple more things before we go to the next chapter.
Halfway down the alley was a patch of deep shadow where the street lamp had been vandalized.
Let's change into Bronwyn.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
And let's go visit Rain and see what happens.
The first time scared the shit out of me.
What can we do to help Ellis?
Haven't we done enough? Not many people get to know when they're going to die.
What?
Let alone get the chance to avoid it. We've given Ellis a huge advantage.
So what should we do?
I'm pretty much just going to pray in my room until it's all over. Like I always do.
Like you always do.
Me and Lexi should join you.
Yes!
No, I need to focus. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. You and Lexi should stick together.
Mysterious. He doesn't want me in the room.
8 earthquake shattered my world. I took an overdose enough to kill.
Let's go back to my room. You're hanging in there? That's good to hear, Funtime. I'm glad you're hanging in there, and I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here hanging out with us. Okay. Let's go visit Poe as Ellis. Let's go do that.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
Yes.
My brain in cotton wool and sat me in a corner while they decided their observation.
Is it Poe?
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
You mean everything to me. I won't let you die.
See the kiss there, Shotgun?
Are you okay?
Of course I'm okay. It's you who's shrouded in darkness, my love.
My love?
Elle, we must finish what we started.
What?
Let's finish it.
Yeah.
Elle, I fell in love with you the first day we met. You
Oh,
ripped
here we
out
go.
my heart, diced it into pieces,
Here
and
we go.
reshaped it in your form.
In your
I will
form.
always be yours, forever.
Oh. Oh. What?
Will you marry me?
Oh.
Yes.
Do I say no? Oops. Look what you did. No.
Elle, isn't this what you wanted? For us to be together forever?
Oh.
I don't really understand.
I just can't.
But I'll wait.
I'm so flustered with my life at
How
stake.
can I expect you to make a decision like this?
Hey, there.
Forgive me.
Start some drama.
Are you really married?
Whoa.
Are you?
Oh my goodness.
I slept with Dorota.
Oh my goodness. This is huge. Tired, sad, and happy, and all mixed up. Tough times ahead. Start some dramas. Yeah, well, apparently I did. Well, I'm glad you're here, Fun Time. I'm glad you're here with us.
Yes, you've met my wife and family. They're sadly not actors I've hired to make my life look richer than it is.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow, I will tell her about us.
Oh.
And I will leave her.
Oh.
Another heart broken, another family destroyed.
Another family destroyed?
Another villainous father.
Oh.
Is your wife gonna kill me?
No. At least I don't think so. She doesn't know anything about us.
Oh no.
Not yet, anyhow.
I slept with Dorota.
I don't feel like I want to share that. That feels like I'm already evading drama by saying no to the proposal. It feels like asking that question could, play the hand that I'm the shape-shifting detective here. So I'm going to leave.
Groups together, do a bit of reconnaissance.
And now I'm going to shape-shift into Poe and go to Ellis.
It still tore my head apart.
See what we can find out.
I tried
My
to defy the
goodness.
beast.
That was huge. That was huge. My goodness, what did we do?
I'm Poe, and this is your August update.
Ooh, achievement unlocked. Chameleon. I just unlocked a Steam achievement, Chameleon. I guess because I shapeshifted a number of times.
To have anyone around.
All right, let's go visit Ellis and propose to
Casual
her.
relationships have foundered on this rock. You won't let anyone
my
get
goodness.
close to you.
Oh my goodness,
The phrase
guys.
I've heard.
John. I'm gonna be fine.
How long have we been together now?
On the radio? I started at Radio August about 2 years ago.
Don't avoid the question, Ellis.
Why?
No, I mean, romantically.
Yeah.
You kissed me
Not
on
the
the first
creepy
day.
guy, I know.
Don't you remember?
What?
I was
The
putting
first
on my makeup
day?
when you came up behind me.
What?
I saw how you were watching me in the mirror.
Man.
It made me feel alive.
Oh, he is creepy. The first day of
Why
work.
didn't you tell me about Dorota?
What didn't I tell you about Dorota?
What?
That you were sleeping with her. I'm giving you a chance to tell me now.
Can't we talk about this another time? It's just that it's late, and I'm about to get murdered. I thought you'd come to put your arms around me and tell
So
me
he doesn't
everything was
know.
going to be all right.
We need to talk about this now.
What's got into you, John? This is a side I haven't seen of you.
Yeah.
I think you should go cool down.
Okay.
In
I'll go cool
shadow,
down. I'll go
under
cool down.
Dark
Okay.
walls with a shuttered double door. Just a drunk taking a piss.
So I don't think he knows
Dagger
that
into the
she
kettle
slept with
around.
Dorota.
For a moment, I think the footsteps are going to pass, but
Hmm.
and it is always he.
Interesting.
He's just being careful before he doubles back.
All right. Let's return to the form of Sam and I guess advance on to the next chapter now. I mean, I'll go back to the chief, but I don't think
patient.
there's anything more we can do here.
Hey, mate, you got a light?
We'll visit the chief again, but... Nope. Nope, nothing new with the chief.
I turn slowly as if I'm a little off.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your August update. Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw,
Travelers.
a talented cellist who had recently been granted a
Zach
place at
was
Juilliard,
at- oh.
was found strangled at her home last night.
Zach was
With
at
the murderer still
Dorota's
at
home
large,
the night of the
Chief
murder.
DuPont has urged residents to
Violet
remain calm
followed
and
him.
stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed. Alice, if you're listening, let me know you're okay.
There's a thing going on between
In other
Ellis and
news,
Poe and
a handful
Monroe.
of
Have got a
August
thing going
residents
on.
have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter,
Now, does
little
Judgment
green
Day
men?
mean that,
Let
like,
me
this
know.
is it? This is like
That's 10
the...
o'clock with
Now we're going to
Poe.
find out whether or not Ellis Monroe gets killed? Is that what's about to happen now? Next chapter, I guess.
August's gone crazy tonight. I've just got off the phone with someone who thinks they saw a UFO on one of the nights that Violet went missing. That would be normal right now. Anyway, now you're here, it's time. What do you suggest we do with Alice Monroe?
Send an officer to her house, tell her to leave town, I'll protect her at her house. What? Tell her to leave town, send an officer to her house, or I'll protect her at her house. Yeah, you think that I should protect her? What happens with the three choices? What do you guys think? Should I protect her at her house, or do we send an officer to her house? Tell her to leave town? I really have no clue which would be... If I protect her at her house, is someone else going to show up there and I have to decide if they're the killer or not? If I send an officer to her house, is she just going to die? And if I tell her to leave town, is she just going to die? Funtime says protector, Shotgun says protector, Deanna says protector. Alright, I'll protect her at her house. Here we go.
Monroe's a local treasure around here, Sam.
Don't blow it.
Don't let anything happen to her.
I'll try. Ellis, I'm staying with you.
Sam, I'm not sure. Do you think you can stop someone from trying to kill me?
I can try. Yes, I'm gifted with certain powers. I'll do my best.
That's all I needed to hear.
Ooh, I could shapeshift into Ellis. I could be Ellis as a decoy.
Thanks for staying with me, Sam. I know it's dangerous. I don't know why you're here, but I'm glad you are.
You know why I'm there. I'm here to protect you.
It's almost 10 o'clock, Sam. When's it going to be over? You said Bronwyn will call when it's safe. Should we call them now? Or are we just supposed to wait?
I don't know. Maybe you should hide somewhere, like a closet? Maybe you should hide
Shouldn't
somewhere.
I stay with you? Isn't that why you're here?
I need you to hide.
Okay. Okay.
Because I'm going to shapeshift
But-
into Ellis.
I don't want to go far. I'll just be in the pantry.
You have M&Ms.
We know when it's
Nice.
safe.
I will. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to shapeshift to look like Ellis. Can I do that? What's happening? Lights in the sky? What's happening? Can I not shapeshift to look like Ellis?
Where's Ellis? Sam, where the hell is Ellis?
I'm here. I was just hiding. Sorry.
Ellis, thank God. I've been outside all the time, okay? Bronwyn Castle just called. She said the danger is over. They've done a new reading. There's another victim now. Look, Danny's outside. He's going to take you somewhere safe, okay? Sam, I think you should find out who the next victim is.
Did we save Ellis?
Then come and see me in my office.
It's 11 o'clock. I'm Poe, and
We
this is your
saved the
August
radio
update.
star! We just
Police
unlocked an achievement that
investigating
says
the murder
video
of
saved the
21-year-old
radio
Dorota
star. We
Shaw
did
say
it!
They're getting closer to apprehending the killer.
We
The death of
saved
Miss Shaw, who was
Alice
found
Monroe,
strangled at
everybody.
her home
Good
late
call
last
protecting
night,
her at her
has sparked a
home.
massive police operation and caused
Oh,
alarm
look
amongst
at
August
that.
residents.
Crazy.
Monroe has some personal business to attend to.
It's the
But
chief?
she sends
Well,
you
I don't
all her
know. I
love
mean,
and hopes to be back on
are you
the air
sure
tomorrow.
it says Deanne?
And Monroe, if you can hear me,
oh,
I'm sending my love out to you too. That's 11 o'clock with Poe.
Ew. Thanks, Ben. See, Ben believes in me. We saved Alice Monroe, everybody. We did it.
Sam, I have some bad news.
Oh, am I the next
We've done
victim?
a group reading, and it's you.
Mm-hmm. I'm the next target?
I don't know, Sam. I don't know what to say. It's normally a death sentence, but with you, it might be different.
Why me?
I think you've interfered too much.
Ah.
That's why you're the next target.
Uh-huh.
I've called Chief DuPont already. He's asked that you meet with him.
Mm-hmm.
You should go, Sam. Be careful.
It could still be Rain. Rain could still be the... Oh! Uh-huh. Little kiss
Sam,
on the cheek from
It's almost
Bronwyn.
midnight. You're still alive. This is a good thing. But no one's even attempted to kill you yet.
Not yet.
You've given me a lot of evidence. Enough to arrest someone.
Oh.
But who? Make the right decision, and you should be safe. If we don't, well, we've all got to sleep at some point. I can get someone to guard your room at the guest house, but it might not be enough. So, Sam, who should I arrest?
Do I have to decide now? Who do you think, Chief?
During that whole thing with Alice, the only people I couldn't keep track of were Rain, Zach, and Violet. I don't want to believe it's Violet, but that's why you're here. You're impartial. Out of those three names, who was with Dorota at the time of her murder, or who has an alibi that doesn't check out? This is on you, Sam.
Violet's kind of doesn't check out.
Give me a name.
You know what? Violet's doesn't kind of check out because he's covering for Violet, but Violet says she doesn't remember what happened, but it turns out she actually followed Zach to Dorota's house and saw Zach there. You should go. She doesn't want him getting blood on her nice floor when he's killed. Yeah. Zach's creepy, and he lied about how much he was involved with Dorota Shaw. But did he kill her? The Rain is still the X factor in this, because he's got this background as a criminal. But it could be that, is it he was possessed by a traveler at one point in time, and that's why they're committed to... But also, there's no one's corroborating that he's been in his room alone praying, and he didn't want Bronwyn and Lexi to be with him. So I think Violet and Rain are our two closest bets. Rain, I still feel, is up in the air. Violet, we know, has been taken by aliens and has lied. Rain hasn't certainly lied. It's just there's a suspect background to him. Oh, goodness, guys. I don't know. Violet or Rain? Who should I pick? Oh, it's hard. Hard to decide if it's Violet or Rain. Chief DuPont accounts for Violet. Bronwyn and Lexi can't account for Rain. You're buffering? Okay. I'm going to get him to hold Rain. I'm going to get him to arrest Rain. Yeah, let's get him to arrest Rain. Let's see what happens.
Rain? Agreed. He's got no corroborated alibis for any key times, and he's one of those tarot muppets who I suspected all along. I was right when I said Bronwyn, because I knew it was one of them. I just didn't know which one. I'll pick him up.
Let's see.
Just be careful tonight, Sam. If you've not done your job properly, killer's still out there.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, everybody. I'm gonna get shot. Plus, there's all this stuff about Sophia, the guy, and Violet had scissors. But you just don't know, right? Like, it could be all there to throw you off.
Sam, you asked for these earlier. Make sure you get some sleep now. You'll need it.
Thank you.
Night.
Thank you, Violet. Oh, she's the killer. Please, please let Violet not be the killer.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and this is Poe with your August update.
You're so
We don't normally
pumped.
have them at this time, but since there's a killer on the loose, I feel it's
I
my
don't
duty to keep the
know.
radio station manned. I personally
That
spoke with
cinematic
Chief
certainly
DuPont
doesn't make
earlier,
it
and
look
he thinks
optimistic.
they're close to
But at least she
catching
gave
the
me the
killer.
scissors.
Until that happens, though,
She's not
please
stabbing me with
lock
the
your
scissors.
doors
That's a
and
good
stay
thing, right?
inside. Remain vigilant.
Oh my
Light
goodness.
has faded, and so has my fortitude.
So has
I
my
see
fortitude.
things in shadows, behind
These are the
doors,
scissors.
and under
I'll
desks.
kill you with.
I hear
Oh,
the chattering
no.
of teeth and the glee of insects waiting to feed on me.
What?
The studio undulates like a heart that beats its last beats.
Poe, you're getting pretty
I
weird.
can't go on. I must to bed. Forgive me, Lady August. Forgive me.
What is going on with Poe? Weird. Oh, here we go. The end. 2:14 in the morning. Oh, is this it? Is this where I find out whether or not it all worked out? All right. Is this the moment of truth?
Hello, sleepyhead.
Oh!
I'm so glad to see you alive.
Achievement unlocked. Look, Mom, I'm a detective. Did I do it? Did I win?
Enjoy the journey, Sam. Don't think of things as ending. Something new is beginning.
What?
Rain is locked up. He's being charged for murder.
Uh-huh.
Travelers don't like being incarcerated, so they'll have jumped realities already. It's not something that a jury will believe. The shell they've left behind won't remember what they've done. And spend a life in prison. All we can do is try and stop the next one.
Did I do it?
I still can't believe it was Rain.
I think I did it.
Suppose nobody is
Steam
immune.
just said I unlocked an achievement. Look,
Now
Mom, I'm
we're
a detective.
one short. Sam, come with us, please.
I think I did
We
it.
could really use
I
someone
think I did
like
it. I
you.
solved the mystery.
Just, will you?
Yes. Yeah. I'm going to be a superhero. Wait. If I do it, will I become a traveler? My home is in August now.
I thought you might say that. I'm going to miss you, Sam.
No, I'm not going to go.
We're all going to miss you.
Oh, get a hug. Thank you. Thank you for the hug. I don't know why you hugged my head, but...
Are you sure I can't change your mind?
Do you think I should go? Oh, he said GG. Sorry, I thought I read it as go, but he said GG. I don't think I should. I think if I go, it's gonna be like a twist ending, and they're gonna make me the new traveler. You won't be a traveler, you'll be a tarot reader. You say go for it? Okay, fine, I'll go.
Really? Oh, Sam, that's wonderful.
She's gonna hug my head again.
Let's finish packing and we can leave this afternoon.
Gage
Sam,
says go.
Thank you. We're going to
Hey Gage,
change
how you doing?
lives,
Welcome to the
believe
stream.
Me.
Hey, sweet cheeks.
Oh.
You did good. Real good. You win. A Lexi hug.
Lexi's into me. Lexi's into Sam.
Sam, I'm just going to say it because you only live once and all that.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I think I've fallen for you.
Oh no.
That's it. That's all I wanted to say. It's out there now. We can get on with our lives.
Yeah. That's a nice thing to say. What? Did I just friend zone? Am I friend zoning Lexi? That's a nice thing to say, Lexi.
I see. Nice thing.
I just friend zoned
nothing
her.
ventured, nothing gained. Heart wants what it wants. Perhaps you should go for a while so I can have a little cry. I'll be okay then.
Oh, so mean.
Sam, I guess you're on your way now. I don't often thank my guests, but thank you.
I think she just has.
I think you had it in you. Well, I at least thought
health
you'd run away
conditions.
at some point, but you didn't. You stayed.
So cold.
You've made August safe again. If you ever need a place to stay, you've got one
No
here.
twist ending here, is there?
If I have a room available.
Savage.
Take care, Sam.
You too. Don't get abducted by aliens. Uh-oh.
I didn't think you'd leave without saying goodbye.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. What? What? Alice Monroe,
People
that's
do
familiar.
horrible things to people every day. I'm just glad there's someone like you around to save us. I mean, everyone
She's a
needs a
little bit of
little
a hoe
saving from
bag.
time to time.
She's a little bit of a hoe bag.
Even me.
Happy to save you anytime. You're strong, you'll be fine. What do? Do I continue the savage Huttch thing and friend zone her with, you're strong. Give her a little like butterfly hug. Tap, tap. You'll be fine. Or do I go for it and say happy to save you anytime? What do you guys think? Do we friend zone Ellis as well? Happy to save her, says Deanna. What do the rest of you think? Do I do that as well? Does Sam go for it? Happy to save her. Or do we friend zone Ellis as well? What do you guys think? Deanna says go for it. Happy to save her. She's a lot more familiar than Bronwyn was. She's a forward lady. Happy to save. Look at the unanimous votes.
Sam, you already did.
Oh.
That's why I'm here talking to you.
Oh.
And I won't forget it.
Oh.
Heroes don't always get on the news,
No?
but they always burn bright in the hearts of the people they save.
Oh.
You have an impact, Sam.
Oh.
Everyone does. They just forget.
Okay.
Keep saving people for me, you hear?
Oh, wait. What?
Bye, Sam.
What? Are you turning me? Oh, yeah, again with a kiss. All right. All right.
Sam, you did
I'm
good.
a hero.
I thought you would. I mean, not that I've got a signed confession or anything.
He deserves it. He friend zoned
Apparently,
Lexi.
they don't
He deserves
remember
it.
anything about the murders, but Bronwyn seems pretty convinced it's over. Well done.
I can't believe we did it.
I hear you're leaving town with the tarot readers. That's a real big shame. You were starting to fit in here. But good luck to you. You're doing what many of us have died trying.
I can't believe we did it. Leaving August. Thanks, Chief.
And I've stuck to my word.
She is
That
kind of
problem you
slutty,
had,
it's true.
I buried it. The coroner's report is going to say the woman was dead when you arrived, not after. I don't personally believe in exorcism or anything like that, but over the last 24 hours, I'm starting to think things aren't as cut and dried as I'd like them to be. You're a good person, Sam.
Oh, thanks,
At
Chief.
least that's definitely how it looks.
I mean, thanks,
on the
Chief.
outside.
Hey, we did it! We got the right person, everybody. We solved the mystery.
I am Dorota. I am 21 years old.
Oh.
I love playing cello, and
Oh.
I just been awarded a scholarship to Juilliard.
We got a flashback here.
I just love cello.
Just love the cello.
I love all string instruments, but cello is rich and deep and soothing, at least to me. No, cello is my hobby, but my real passion is... It's silly, it sounds silly.
What is your real
Well,
passion?
I would like to build a time machine.
Oh.
I
Jesse Cox was one of the readers in this too. Oh, that's
but
cool.
it is possible.
Adam Day from Call of
I
Cthulhu.
think people make
Lacey
mistakes.
Finley. Oh, I did
They
not
do
know
things
that.
they regret.
She's a Twitch
They
streamer
say
too. That's
things
very
they
cool.
don't mean. I
Huh.
want to go back in time. I want to make better choices.
You know why you're here, don't you?
No. What's happening? And why does he have the same hat as me?
Because you did well.
Ah.
And you know what happens when you do well?
What? No?
Augmentation.
What?
Congratulations, Agent 3.13.
Agent 3.13, that's me.
3.14.
Ooh. The end. Maybe. Oh. Dun dun dun. Enter secret debriefing. I just unlocked another achievement called #winning. What's the secret debriefing?
Debriefing 3204, Birmingham. Transmit.
Oh. What?
And we're ready.
Oh. Okay.
Are you human?
No.
Do you have feelings?
Yes?
Splendid. Do plants have feelings?
I know we like to think they do. Thanks, Ben, and thanks, Deanna. No.
Splendid. I've burned down a rainforest. Does that make you happy?
No.
Splendid. I've killed a serial killer. Does that make you happy?
No. No, because killing is killing.
Interesting. Could be old school Prime Directive. Could be evolving.
Ooh, I'm evolving.
Ship it.
What? What? Okay, that was bizarre. Yeah, no problem, Deanna. Sorry that it's buffering for you. Wow, that was interesting. What was that all about? Agent 3.14. Man, guys, you can now skip previously viewed scenes. Guys, the Shapeshifting Detective. So I guess that was the red herring, eh? That, Violet was made to look spooky, but maybe she's just creepy and she could have schizophrenia. So she takes medication for schizophrenia. So she sees things, but that they're not really there. So she takes medication to keep that under control. Zach and Poe are just scumbags. Ellis is a little playful. Is that a way to put it? Oscar was just unfortunate. But Rain was being possessed by a traveler. Huh. So crazy. Well, that was really good. That had me guessing a lot of times. I had a really tough time discerning whether or not to arrest Violet or Rain. And you know what? The Violet doing all the spooky stuff, that was the only flag that made me really kind of think maybe she'd be the... Oh, plus also she followed Zach to Dorota's home and didn't remember it. But the Rain thing just seemed too on the nose. Yeah, thanks, Shotgun and Deanna. Thanks everyone for being here. Thanks for the resubs. Thank you for just being here and hanging out on the stream today. I might play something else. In another hour, I'm going to have dinner. I might stream something else after then. Maybe something with friends. If I want to play some Dead by Daylight or Red Dead Online, maybe. I'll see how I feel after supper. But at the very least, I'll be back tomorrow afternoon with another game to play. Maybe we'll move on to another story game. Maybe we'll go to Kingdom Come Deliverance. We'll wait and see. Let's see if there's anyone. It'd be funny if we raided Call of Cthulhu now, because we totally should. He's got 104 viewers on his channel. We should raid Call of Cthulhu and say thanks for doing the voiceover, for doing one of the voiceovers in Shapeshifting Detective. Let's do it. Let's raid Call of Cthulhu. He's playing Magic the Gathering. Call of Cthulhu is a very entertaining streamer. He plays a lot of horror games. He plays some Magic the Gathering. He obviously played Call of Cthulhu when that came out. I think he streamed it twice. He played it through twice. Let's raid him. He does one of the radio voices on this game, so maybe we can tell him that we just finished playing Shapeshifting Detective. It was a great game. Thanks for being in it. Let's try that on for size. Let's go raid Call of Cthulhu. Call of... Make sure I spell Cthulhu correctly here. Call of Cthulhu. Here we go. let's try that out. Let's go for the raid, and we're going to see what is going to happen. So let's make sure we put some coffee and bagels in the chat. And, yeah, we'll give it a shot. Thanks, guys. Let's go give Call of Cthulhu a raid.